Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 25 of 162, and the date is April 24th, 2024. Season's flying by, yo. Season is flying by, and this series is flying by. We're already on game 3. Of course, the Yankees, I don't want to say snuck out a victory last night, but it definitely got a little bit sweaty towards the end as the A's kept climbing back, and the Yankees, they only had a really good first inning, but that's, as for the offense, all they had was that one inning. But it was enough to get the job done. They evened the series up at a game apiece, and tonight they look to secure at least a series split, because of course this is a 4-game set. But that's not the goal, folks. That is not the goal. The goal is to take tonight and take tomorrow, come out of this 3 out of 4 against the Oakland A's. That's really the bare minimum going in. Ideally would have been a sweep, but of course we lost the series opener. But, good vibes tonight. Big game tonight. We got a lot to discuss in this pregame chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. I see everybody piling in here as we get going with this pregame. Yeah, we got a bunch to go over with the starting lineups, or just the lineup. We don't really go over the A's lineup, but when I see it, I'll read it to you. Starting pitching matchups. We'll do a little bit of a standings update, and then I will, we got a little bit to go here. It's a good about half hour before first pitch, which, speaking of, in case you haven't heard yet, the game is on Amazon Prime tonight, so you're going to have to either get a free trial, or for those who already have it, you're good to go. I'm going to be watching off of MLB TV via a VPN taking me to Japan, so I'm a temporary digital resident of Japan today to watch this game. But, we are chilling. We are ready to go. I'm pretty hyped for this game tonight, especially because, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, good news for us, bad news for the rest of the league. I think Aaron Judge might be on his way back, folks. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. And again, chat, I will see what you guys have to say in just a moment, but let me get through what I want to get through here. And first things first, standings. Oops, let me put this above me so I'm not cutting off the graphic. But the Yankees entering today, at least, I have to see what the score is of the Orioles game, because last time I checked, they were beating the Angels after getting roughed up pretty good last night. Okay, so they're up 6-4 right now. If they win, they would go to 16-8 to tie us for first place in the American League East. But as things stand at this very minute, we have a half-game lead over Baltimore at 16-8. Shortly behind them, we're not too shortly behind them, but the Red Sox at 13-11, tied with the Toronto Blue Jays. How about that loss for Toronto last night? Heavily because of a bad error by Vlad Guerrero Jr., where IKF, our good old friend, threw a nice, easy pass over to first base, or pass, what is this, football? Easy, catchable throw right to Vlad's chest, and he just whiffed on it. 2 runs, ended up scoring, blew the lead for the Jays, and they ended up losing that game. But, they're at 13-11, and the Tampa Bay Rays, under 500 at 12-13. But the main thing is that we are, at least, again, as of this minute, in first at 16-8, which, considering all the, I feel like it's been kind of Panicville in the Yankees, amongst the fan base over the last week or so, all things considered, mostly the fact that, the offense definitely has been scuffling as of late, 16-8 is pretty damn good. And in part, a big part of that, why they've been in so many games as of late, despite the offense struggling the way it is, this is a graphic from MLB Network, and it really puts into perspective how good the Yankee rotation has been. I mean, look at those ERAs. The whips all around, not too great. They definitely are allowing runners on base. Same with, Clark Schmidt tonight, where the ERA has been good. The runs allowed production has been really good. They are allowing runners on base, but they're clearly getting out of those jams, because although some of the whips might be high, look at those ERAs. 2.70 for Carlos Rodon, 2.93 for Marcus Stroman, who pitched well again last night, despite a couple home runs that the A's hit on, especially some. There was the Lawrence Butler home run, man. Watching that back, that was not a bad pitch by Stroman whatsoever. That shit was like almost a foot below the zone, and he just roped it into the short porch and right. But anyways, pitched well again last night. Clark Schmidt going tonight, 3.15. Nestor's been really good. Probably the guy I'm most satisfied with what we've seen so far. 107 whip, which leads the staff, 3.41 ERA, and then Luis Gil, who probably had the best outing of any Yankee pitcher this past time out against Tampa Bay. He continues to look fantastic. Some quick news: DJ LeMahieu is currently undergoing testing on his right foot, and I'm sure you guys all know this, but so last night he started his rehab assignment with the Somerset Patriots. After it was initially going to be Friday, doctors looked at some of the imaging and were like, okay, maybe not just yet. Doesn't look like the bone's fully healed. And then, the Yankees decided to throw him out just 4 days later on yesterday, for a rehab assignment, which I'm not even going to bash the Yankees on. I imagine the doctors were, in lockstep with them on the thinking. It's not like the Yankees were just going against doctor's wishes. That wouldn't make any sense. But nonetheless, he ends up coming out after just an inning because of his right foot feeling sore again. So we'll, keep our eyes peeled to what's going on with that. It literally is going on like right now. I'm pretty sure Brian Cashman just said that DJ is in the process of undergoing testing. So we'll definitely keep our eyes peeled to the situation on that. Hopefully it's nothing like actually of a setback. Ideally it's just like dude's sore, hasn't healed the way they wanted it to, but ideally he didn't do any more damage to it last night playing on it. But we'll see what the deal is with that. But speaking of the Yankees rotation and the Yankees starter tonight, they are throwing out, Clark Schmidt, who so far this year, man, has been pretty damn good. And same thing last time out against Tampa Bay, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 7 strikeouts. And that kind of continues the sentiment of what I was just talking about, where the starting staff, they may be allowing, runners on. In Clark's case, 7 hits last week, 1.55 whip on the season. But again, they are getting out of jams and making big pitches when they have to. You see the stats right on the screen here. 4 starts. A much different story than the way Clark started off 2023, where, of course, he got off to a pretty rough start and then settled down as things went on by, like, middle of May forward. But, so far, so good for Clark for the most part. Of course, what's plaguing him is still, same old story, third time through. So don't expect him to go too much deeper than... I'm sure he definitely is capable of pitching into the 6th, but the Yankees do have a pretty short leash on him because of his struggles third time through the order, which, you do the math and just the way it works most of the time, that's around like the 6th or the 7th inning. So just, expect that, but even so, if he gives us 5 1/3, 7 hits, 1 run again, that would be awesome. Lineup is the big thing that we got to pay attention to. Can't even really say bounce back, because again, they got the job done yesterday. I don't want to ever be disappointed with a win. 4 runs that they scored in the first, hey, that was enough. That got the job done. Ideally, they don't just score in 1 inning tonight, but it definitely, if the Yankees lose or any of their losses lately, have definitely not been because of their starting staff. For the Oakland A's, they are throwing out Joe Boyle, who was a 2020 5th-round pick by the Cincinnati Reds, 24 years old. Stats are not great, but just looking at his highlights, at least in terms of his fastball, he looks pretty electric. look at this pitch right here. That shit... That's 97 on the black, man, and the movement on it looks pretty nuts as well. Although, stats not too great. 7.23 ERA in 4 starts, 1.71 whip. Does have about a strikeout per inning, probably because the stuff is so nasty. But we'll see, tonight how he fares against the Yankee lineup, which, speaking of, identical to yesterday. Volpe, Soto, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo, Torres, Verdugo, Cabrera, Wells. Dude, one of the biggest complaints we've been having about the Aaron Boone era, and just in general with the Yankees, since he came on as manager, not sure exactly if it was his doing or just the Yankees' organizational philosophy, whatever it may be, totally different this year. Every single day, it seems, we're getting a consistent lineup outside of, Austin Wells or Jose Trevino, that platoon going on at the catcher position. But, dude, it's so awesome to be able to come on here, or, whether you're watching this on the watch party or not, or you're whatever, just being a Yankee fan and knowing you're getting a consistent lineup day in and day out, even with it struggling, it's pretty nice to see. Now, I want to talk about Aaron Judge because his at-bats last night, and I have all of them lined up right here. Definitely some pitches where he could have gotten a hold of in the past and would have crushed it, but some of the takes that we're seeing, or just saw last night, like that right there, 2 days ago, Judge was swinging at that. That pitch, probably should have crushed that one. He's not perfect just yet, but what was most notable from his swings last night, and there you see the double, was the pitches that he laid off of the breaking balls low and away. That's a really good sign. But also, you'll see here in the next coming at-bats, 2 pitches he took to the opposite field, including one that was a near home run, expected batting average of 880, which, for those who aren't all that familiar with expected batting average, just means in terms of the exit velocity, the launch angle, how well the ball was hit. More often than not, that ball, or in this case, had a 88% chance of falling for a base hit. Not this one, but still, good swing by Judge, taking pitches to the opposite field. That's really promising. This is the one right here. That shit was crushed. Unfortunately, hit to one of the deepest parts of the park, and Ruiz tracks it down in center field. But the broadcast talked about it. I noticed it. The swings, the plate discipline, definitely a good sign for things to come against Judge, who, even with that, 1 for 3, double, had a hit by pitch. So, good night for Judge last night, but Get ready. Get ready. That's all I'm going to say. Not saying he's going to go deep tonight necessarily, but shit, I am saying that. I'm predicting an Aaron Judge home run, possibly 2, but regardless, expect him to get going real soon based off the way he looked last night. Rizzo, great sign seeing him go deep yesterday, 1 for 3 with a 2-run shot in the first. That is a phenomenal sign for obvious reasons. His stats still not looking great. It was just one good game, but ideally that continues into tonight. And just watching that home run back, man, that was awesome. I talked about it mid-rally, but between Judge looking the way he did, Giancarlo Stanton, who we'll discuss in a second, his 2-run double, which was an absolute bullet, every positive sign from yesterday, Anthony Rizzo going deep is the one I'm most excited about because in the end, I'm not worried about Aaron Judge. Anthony Rizzo, though, you guys heard me talk about a lot with, showing some signs of possibly still dealing with that concussion from last year. Maybe he's not, but just something I've been thinking about. Seeing him go deep yesterday. Plus, the defense does look a lot better over the past few days than it did the first couple weeks of this season. Knock on wood. So, good sign from Rizzo yesterday. As for Giancarlo Stanton, again, this shit was crushed. An absolute laser into left center field. A 2-run double for him. Gonna be interesting to see how he fares against, what's this guy's name again? Joe Boyle, because you saw that fastball. Dude's chucking 97 with movement. I mean, Stanton's a guest hitter as it is. Really expect him to be sitting fastball tonight. Possibly even sitting on the first pitch if Boyle throws him a first pitch fastball because we all know the deal. Even though he's looking better against, really quick fastballs this season, ever since the decline of Giancarlo Stanton started, it really coincides with his lack of production against fastballs, especially from right-handers. So going against Joe Boyle tonight, we'll see how he does. Expect him to pretty much be sitting on that 97-mile-an-hour heater all night long, possibly swinging first pitch in a lot of his at-bats. Got Gleyber Torres, did not have a good day yesterday, 0 for 3, batting average down to 186, OBP at 290. We know the deal. He's got to get going. Not much more you can really say about that. Alex Verdugo didn't do much yesterday, but his season numbers continue to look good. 347 on base, 123 WRC plus. But yeah, besides that, not really too much to go over. Again, same exact lineup as yesterday, which is awesome to see. Volpe, Soto, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo, Torres, Verdugo, Cabrera, Wells. Let's score some runs tonight, Chad. Let's score some frickin' runs, and not just in one inning. Ideally, we start off the same way we did yesterday on the offensive side of things, and then that carries into whether it's the next inning or the inning after that. Don't score all your runs in one bunch. I don't mind scoring runs in bunches, but do that over the course of multiple innings in the game. But yeah, that's what we're looking at tonight. Clark Schmidt versus Joe Boyle, and a similar Yankee lineup that we've seen all season long. Currently, for those that are just joining, entering this live stream, a half game up against the Baltimore Orioles, which I'm not going too crazy doing standing watches on April 25th, or April 24th, excuse me. But I am paying attention to Orioles-Angels right now. The Orioles got kind of blown out by Los Angeles yesterday. They lost 7-1. Right now they're up 6-4 in the top of the ninth. So if they do end up holding on, they will tie us at 16-8. But whatever. Let me pull up the chat here, see how you guys are feeling. Let's do some score predictions. We got 20 minutes till first pitch, yo. So let's kick it a little bit. Maybe I'll take some questions, see how you guys are feeling. Pulling it up right here. Hell yeah, we already get over 150 people in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. All right. DVH01, birthday in a couple days. Hell yeah, bro. I'll be sure to be back in here, and I'll wish you a happy birthday when it comes. Let's see. Looks like we're in the middle of a conversation here. Somebody trolling already? We're trolling pregame? What's going on here? Oh, I see. I love Forex. Aaron Judge is straight trash. You guys are all talking about good things to come. Hashtag when come. Go fuck yourself, bro, saying Aaron Judge is trash. All I keep saying is get ready. Yeah, you're damn right, get ready, bro, and come back to me when it gets hot. Piece of crap. Umar says 5-2 Yankees. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. 7-3 feels good. I'm down for that. Moon Mist. How we doing? Dylan Place says, they really do, though. You're acting like the season ended and everyone's batting under 250. Not the whole team is going to be as hot as the season begins. Trashy offense if it's like this in June. I don't know who you're responding to, Dylan, but I am 100% with you. Probably in response to the I love Forex guy, who I'm probably just going to bounce. He seems like he's causing trouble in here and definitely does not have a worthwhile opinion to be talking as much smack as he seems to be talking. So, peace out to you, bro. You definitely seem like an annoying-ass motherfucker. All games on Streamies. LOL. Yeah, so for those who don't have Amazon Prime, you can get this through whether it's Streamies or MLB 66. There are ways to catch this game if you don't have a Prime subscription, but if you're trying to do it legally, that is the way to go. Advait Nair, I hope I'm saying your name right, bro. Apologies if I'm not. Says, what are your thoughts on the bullpen? They've been holding together, but I'm worried that the depth is going to cost us games. I'm 100% with you, man. I have, outside of my well-discussed concern over Rizzo, the bullpen has been my number 2 concern. in part because of the injuries, but just, some of the guys that are supposed to perform. One being Caleb Ferguson, who, shout out to him. Talked about it last night, said the same thing, but, we shit on him when he does badly, as we do for the most part any player, but got to applaud him when he does well. He did his job last night, coming in and getting the final 2 outs of the 7th inning and then the first out of the 8th, or maybe it was the 6th and then the 7th, but whatever. Point being, Ferguson looked good yesterday, but I definitely do have some concerns about this bullpen. A bullpen that, you look at the way that's shaping up tonight, Clay definitely should be available. He looked phenomenal, as he has for the most part this season. Now, I get it. Clay definitely makes you sweat, for sure, and the nickname Cardiac Clay, although I don't agree with it, it's hilarious, and I get to a degree why people feel that way. Like, often, mostly because, he is a pitch-to-contact guy, although he definitely can strike people out as well. If Clay doesn't have good infield defense behind him, which has plagued him so far we've seen already this season, that's where he can run into trouble. But in the end, dude's getting ground ball after ground ball, plus the strikeout numbers are pretty good as well. Last night, though, easily far and away the best we've seen Clay Holmes look all season long. He was locked in. He was dialed in. He looked fantastic. He should be good to go again tonight for sure. Just 9 pitches yesterday, and then had the 2 previous days off. So he's definitely a go for tonight. Ian Hamilton had the day off yesterday. That's 1 appearance in the last 4 games. He'll definitely be available. Caleb Ferguson, I don't see why he wouldn't be, even though with the good outing yesterday, ideally we avoid him. Victor Gonzalez should be good to go. Luke Weaver, I'm sure we might see him tonight, possibly following Clark Schmidt. And Ron Marinaccio, although the location of his pitches, not too promising, his stuff looked good, and he technically has not allowed, I shouldn't say technically, he has not allowed a run. So, for now, props to you, Marinaccio. Not looking great, but until you actually blow a game, I'm not going to get on you. He's thrown a couple scoreless innings for the Yankees since being recalled. And we still haven't seen Cody Morse. So, in terms of availability tonight, guys are ready to go. Same with, Dennis Santana threw just 7 pitches yesterday. He did his job. A couple fly balls to center field. He followed Caleb Ferguson, which, not getting talked about too much, but those 2 fly balls to center field. The first one by Judge was a nice play, but the second one, Judge covered a lot of ground to run that ball down. That was a pretty well struck ball into left center, Death Valley Yankee Stadium. Judge ran it down, no problem. But so the bullpen is pretty much all in all a go tonight. Maybe Ron is the only guy that is avoided because he's thrown 33 pitches the last two games. But yeah, man, I'm definitely with you, dude. I'm with you. The bullpen concerns me, and I do see them adding a lot of arms, bullpen arms, high-end arm, honestly. I could see that being the main focus of the trade deadline, being a couple high-end relievers. But until then, they probably got to make some supplemental low-key moves to get them by until that point, because the way it's shaping up right now, I mean, even getting through yesterday without allowing a run, technically the bullpen looked good. It does not really ease my concerns all that much. Now, we are going to get Tommy Kahnle back at some point. He is progressing slowly but surely. And then we found out today that Nick Birdie, he is, I believe, beginning to throw, and a rehab assignment isn't too far off for him. We did hear initially when he landed on the IL with the hip inflammation that it wasn't going to be too long of a stint. So getting Birdie back will definitely be huge, especially because you look at this bullpen. I mean, outside of Clay and Ian Hamilton, and even with Clay and Hamilton, I mean, they don't have too many, strikeout guys in the pen, which, I mean, if you're in a jam, 6th, 7th inning, whatever it may be, a spot where you're not going to go right to Ian Hamilton or Clay Holmes, it is nice to have a guy that can just punch dudes out to get you out of a jam. Right now, the Yankees don't really have that. So I'm with you, man. I am concerned about the Yankees bullpen probably more than anything, even with the struggling offense. Again, my only real concern offensively long-term is Anthony Rizzo. Good sign yesterday with the home run, but we'll have to see how he continues. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you for sure. Let's see. Want to see Volpe start to heat back up at leadoff. He hasn't hit consistently in a while. Yeah, you're definitely not wrong, Austin Allison, which I don't attribute too much to leadoff spot. I mean, he really excelled there the first 4 or 5 games when he was moved up there. It's just, the way I see it, a slump was probably inevitable with, how hot of a start he got off to. At some point, he was going to cool off. It just so happened to be about a week into his tenure at leadoff. But yeah, would definitely be nice to see Volpe get going, especially the fact that he remains at that leadoff spot. Last night, 1 for 3, hit by pitch. OBP still looking really good, though, 367, while the other stats have continued to fall. I mean, the OBP has fallen, too, but it's still a very representable season. It's not like Volpe has, tanked his fast start. 287 average, 367 OBP, 132 WRC+. Those are still really, really good numbers. But yeah, for sure, want to get Volpe back on track, and hopefully that starts tonight. First hole is Curse. He is batting 120 since moving up to leadoff. Let's see. Wait, hold on. How are you still in here? Oh, I see. I hope I didn't put the wrong person in timeout, bro. Yeah, Volpe, though, to address you, I love Forex. You're now gone. Dude, I hope I did not ban Dude, I already banned I Love Forex, so I really hope I did not click the wrong person before. That would be horrible. But yeah, Volpe definitely just got to get going. But a lot of other guys got to get going too. Sam says, I've been watching your stuff for a little while now. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you, bro. Brendan B says, do we need to trade for another bat? You know what's funny, Brendan B? Or not really funny, just I'm already kind of backtracking on what I said the first week of the season. I really thought our offense was not going to have to be addressed at the deadline. But the way I see it now, barring a total flip from Anthony Rizzo or Gleyber Torres, kind of need both of them to get going for me to not feel this way. But I do see the Yankees making some sort of offensive addition come July. Now, obviously, that's still a couple months away. A lot can happen before then, and we have to see who's available on the trade market. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely, I feel like, one missing piece, particularly behind. I mean, listen, Judge is going to get going. Volpe's going to heat back up. And even Gleyber Torres. I mean, I can't imagine Gleyber's going to look this bad for too much longer. At least you'd like to think. But there does seem to be something missing behind Judge. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton's been really good this year, for sure. I don't know if I want him to be our cleanup hitter. As good as he's looked, he's not like a sure thing production-wise, at least so far for me. Although, dude, I'm pumped about the way Stanton's looking. I mean, 20 games in, 128 WRC+. plus. Again, that 2-run bullet yesterday. He has been great. I do question, like, how long is he going to be able to keep this up? Not saying he's going to revert back to 2023 production, but there's definitely a Stanton slump coming, and if that happens and the other guys don't get going, we are really screwed. So, don't know who it is yet. Haven't done too much research on it, and I probably won't for a good while. I mean, it's April 24th. We got a while to go before any significant trades are made. But yeah, definitely see a bat being acquired at the deadline. Not necessarily sure where. I have seen some very early, not rumors, but just speculation, maybe hope on the Yankee fan side of things, that if the Cardinals are not in contention come the deadline, and the Yankees need a first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt's a free agent at the end of the year. Am I hearing that correctly? Just a thought. Suzuki says, what kind of BS is this? If we can't watch the Yankee game on TV, what is wrong with these broadcasters? Yeah, I mean, dude, you sound exactly like my dad. He's the exact same way. And I'm with you, dude. It's annoying for me, too, that we got to watch on Amazon Prime. But fortunately, it's just once a week. Or not even once a week. It's like once every 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm with you, man. We don't have a backup first baseman, says Joey. Yeah, you're right, which is actually funny you bring that up because let's just go back to like the standings here or whatever. Let's pull up DJ. So with DJ, his return being postponed at least for a little while, we don't know when. The Yankees have had Austin Wells and Trent Grisham taking ground balls at first base lately because, like you said, they do not have a backup first baseman on the roster right now. And, the thought was, okay, just get by until, DJ comes back on whatever the hell, Monday. And there you go. There's your backup first baseman. But if he's not going to be coming back for a little while now, you do got to have somebody available. And it sounds like it'd be either Austin Wells, which that makes sense. Trent Grisham, we'll see how that goes. Whatever, though. Yeah, you're definitely right, though, man. They do not currently have a backup first baseman on the roster. Who breaks out first, Gleyber or Wells? I'm going to have to go with Gleyber, Umar, because, again, there's only so much longer it can go on where Gleyber Torres is this bad. Not saying he's going to get back to 2023 production where he was really good, one of the better years of his career. But, the dude's at a freaking, what's his WRC plus right now? 58? That is insane, man. That is insane. 186 average. There's no way this continues for that long. He's simply too good of a hitter. I imagine to a certain degree, he is going to break out soon. So I'll take him over Austin Wells. But, yeah, curious what Wells does tonight back in the lineup for the second straight day. Let's see. Not Goldie getting up there with age. Yeah, but if he's producing, I definitely would take him at the deadline. I'm not saying to sign him long term or nothing, but it's just a thought. I don't even want to get into the trade deadline stuff too much now. It's just something I saw. But Goldschmidt legit looks worse than Rizzo right now. But the thing is with Joey with Goldschmidt, and again, I don't want to get in this too much because it's very hypothetical. My concern about Rizzo and his lack of production outside of yesterday is because I think he might be injury plagued. Whereas with Goldschmidt, it's just okay, he's off to a slow start. You think he'll bounce back. Now, he's batting as bad as Rizzo is come July. Forget about it. But again, we're still ways away from that. Sean D, what up, man? Says, what would your ideal piece to trade for be? Yeah, again, I haven't looked into it too much yet, but we definitely will be hitting this shit hard come the deadline, or even June. John Blom says, what up, John? Says, Dan, who was your dad's favorite Yankee growing up? My dad was a big, he loved Bobby Mercer, I'm pretty sure. Liked Thurman Munson. I don't know, actually. I feel like Bobby Mercer was his guy, but he was born in 55, so I'd have to ask him. Maybe I will. Everyone ready for another big W? Hell yeah, Pemper. Hell yeah, man. Big one tonight. Big one tonight. Again, the Yankees entered today a half game up in the Orioles, but the Orioles are about to seal up a 6-4 win. So by the time first pitch is thrown, we're probably going to be in a first place tie for the American League East. And again, not going too crazy with standings on April 24th, but we're playing the Oakland A's. At the very least, like, you take 3 out of 4. Ideally, going into this, we would have swept, but of course lost the first game. But win tonight, win tomorrow, I'll be feeling really good heading into Milwaukee. Can't DJ just replace Torres, and then Dominguez covers the outfield depth. I mean, we talked about that yesterday a lot, Advate. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but that was very much a possibility, where the conversation started to turn from, okay, when DJ comes back, does he take over Gleyber's spot at second base and forget about him taking over a third for Waldo? That was definitely, I feel like, starting to become a possibility, but now, not so much anymore. Gleyber was supposed to be one of the locks for being decent. I don't understand. He's always been a 250 plus, 20 home run plus guy, and he just looks completely lost. That's the thing, Chris. And that's why, I mean, listen, is he headed for his worst season as Yankee since 2021? At this rate, it looks like it. But, like, there's no way he's going to be this bad all season long. So that's why I keep saying, like, to a degree, he's got to pick it up at some point, right? To the slightest improvement, he's got to pick it up. Because you're right, it doesn't make sense, Chris. Joseph Yen says, they're not going to start their backup catcher and not have a catcher on the bench. Are you talking about Austin Wells at first base? Well, here's the thing, though. With Austin Wells and Trent Grisham being options at first base, that is strictly as, like, an emergency situation. Like, Rizzo's playing pretty much every single day. Not pretty much, he is playing every single day. So that would just be something where, like, if Rizzo gets hurt and you need somebody like that, like, real quick, all right, you can slide in Austin Wells or Trent Grisham. If Rizzo's out, say long-term, knock on wood, with some sort of injury where he's got to go to the IL, then you look on your 40-man roster, go down to the minor leagues, call somebody up that can play first base. So, yeah, Grisham and Wells being options at first, that's just a emergency option. Gleyber needs to shorten up his swing. Looks like a lumberjack at the plate. I don't know what it is, DBK. I try not to get into, like, the mechanics side of things. You know, what do I know? But for sure, he's definitely off. That is definite. What do you think the Yankees need to win another chip? The offense to get going, the pitching staff to continue to hold down the fort until Cole comes back, and then really it's the offense, have them get going, which outside of Rizzo, I've talked about this a lot, but don't have much concern about that long term, and upgrade the bullpen. Right now, definitely feel like we're going to make a couple moves at the deadline and before the deadline to piece together a better bullpen. A bullpen right now that has been, outside of yesterday, struggling. But yeah, upgraded bullpen, offense figured out, which they will, and then get Cole back healthy, and then should be good to go. Let's see. Trade Torres, nah. I mean, at that point, it's like his value is so low. Like, what would you even get for half a year of a slumping Gleyber Torres? You just got to hope he bounces back. Who breaks out first, Rizzo, Gleyber, or Wells? I mean, I'll go with the hot hand. I'll go with the hot hand and say Rizzo because of the home run yesterday. Outside of that, like, say entering yesterday, what would my answer have been? Gleyber, because I already said Gleyber over Wells to break out first. Rizzo, I have a little bit of the recency bias with the home run yesterday, but I still have some slight concerns over his head. Sebastian says, hey man, love these streams. Thanks, bro. What series are you most excited about in the coming month? Oh man, you know it, dude. You freaking know it. It's April 29th to May 2nd, Yankees in Baltimore for a 4-game set against the Orioles. I'm going to be like, yo, like, that's just going to be a playoff series for us. So we're going to come on here with some serious postseason-like energy in April, because that is going to be a huge series. I mean, the way it's looking right now, we're probably going to be neck and neck then, too. That's why this is such a big series to take against the Oakland A's. Like, you got to win tonight, you got to win tomorrow, take 3 out of 4. We'll see what happens in Milwaukee, because, I mean, they're not like a pushover, even with the trade of Corbin Burns and whatnot. But, yeah. Yankees-Orioles in Baltimore about a week from, I think literally a week from now. Cannot wait. Cannot freaking wait. And then after that, anytime the Astros come to the Bronx, that's big. Yankees-Dodgers, they're the cliche obvious ones. But for right now, Yankees-Orioles, can't wait. Thank you, Sebastian. When you have a World Series contender, you can feel it in its energy. Not necessarily, Tribune. I mean, look at last year with the Rangers. Like, did the Rangers, like, in August were, I mean, there was talk they may not even make the playoffs. Like, so I don't really think that's the case. I mean, it really is a matter of now energy going into into October, sure. Like, the way a team is feeling energy and vibes wise, if you will, the last week of September entering the playoffs, word, I'll give you that. But again, like, at this point last year, the Texas Rangers, I mean, not this point last year, but there was a point where they were being doubted as if they were going to make the playoffs, and then they got hot at the right time, all things started clicking, and there you go. That's more so what matters, is do things, health and guys clicking at the right time. This is going to be hard watching tonight's game because usually I listen on the radio. Without John Sterling, it's going to be boring. Well, not necessarily a sports fan. Not necessarily, bro. If my guy Justin Shackle's doing it, you'll be in good hands. Justin Shackle really, he knows what he's doing over there. I'm not sure if it's the other kid who I haven't listened to yet. And I've heard he's been pretty good too. But don't worry. If Shackle's doing play-by-play on WFAN, you're in good hands. Sean D sends in the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro, as always. Dan, when we face the Orioles, we needed you in full uniform again, like that post on Twitter during the playoffs, LMAO. Hey, maybe, dude, energy-wise, I think I might do something like that. Now, I don't know for sure if I'm going to go, and we got a couple minutes on first pitch here. Let's go. I don't know if I'll be full uniform, but, like, I'm not going to rule it out, Sean. I'm not going to rule it out because, like I said, I mean, that might as well be a playoff game. Playoffs in April, that's what we're touting it as. Dan, doesn't Glaber and Judge kill Baltimore usually? Yes, they do. At least Judge. Judge kills everybody, so it's kind of like with Judge. Anytime you bring up, he kills this team, it's really every team outside of. He doesn't do particularly well against Houston and against, I believe, Tampa Bay are his two worst teams. Outside of that, he has like a plus 900 OPS against pretty much everybody. As for Glaber, that is very much a. Now, you're not wrong to think about that, Dylan, and I have to see his actual numbers, but in terms of like the crazy power surge that like is always talked about with Glaber, that was much more of a 2019 thing than like an overall general standard that Glaber has where he just is raking against Baltimore. That was very much 2019, and then I have to see how he's done since then, but it's going to be a big series. It's going to be a big series. Dan going to break out the eye black. Yo, exactly, Morgan. What up, Morgan? How you doing? That kind of thing is on the table for sure. Chest day today? Oh, you know it, John. Did chest a couple hours ago. Was actually a really good chest day. Continued my my progressive overload despite doing kind of like a mini cut. I've lost a few pounds, but my weight being lifted continues to slightly increase. So it was a good chest day today. Which, bro, I mean, a good chest day, does that translate to a good Yankees win? Not necessarily sure, but it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Come with the eye black. Yeah, no, it's possible, Tribune. It's definitely possible. Yo, let me I think we're like almost time to go here. Let me see. Let me get my shit ready to go, chat. This game's kind of sneaking up because I'm yapping to you guys. Ready to win today, chat? Hell yeah, Luke. What's going on, man? Big game. Big freaking game. Let me just refresh my VPN. That way I don't want to... Because I've been having this going for a couple minutes now. All right, yo. Everybody get settled, kick back, relax. Or don't relax if that's not your vibe. I'm not much of a... I can relax when we're... like winning. If we have a nice, comfortable, or really anytime we take a W, that's where I really enjoy just kind of kicking back and enjoying it. Until then, if you guys can't tell, I'm usually like bouncing my leg and shit and like kind of tweaking. But anyways, kick back, do your thing, get ready to be chilling for the next few hours. Big game tonight. And yeah, we are just about ready to go. Just about ready to go. I'll take a couple more questions before we get going here. I'm not sure. Was it a 7:05 first pitch or was it like a 7:10? I'm not sure. Let's see. Doing good, Dan. My trainer killed me at the gym, though, this AM. Hey, hell yeah, though, Morgan. That's awesome. Listen, ahead of time, especially for morning workouts, it can be pretty rough, the idea of, pushing yourself to, like, the brink of exhaustion. But once you're done, AM workout, and it sounds like you really push yourself to the brink of exhaustion, the way it sounds, Morgan, it feels so good after. And now, you're chilling, ready to watch a ball game, so we're all doing good. Matt NJ211 says, I was trying to remember the same thing if Torres was good against the O's, or it was just that 1 year. Yeah, I might just look into it, dude. I'll probably look into it. At least... ahead of that series, I'll definitely have like some splits ready and see how certain guys do. Now, in terms of judging Glaber, them just being hot in general, they both are really good during the month of May. So that's something to keep in mind. Not there just yet, but when that Orioles series comes, that'll be end of April, beginning of May. All right, cool.
Was in the 6th inning when he ripped
all right
into center field, and a barrel is a ball judged by the
one sec, chat.
And also
just want to make sure my Amazon Prime games are always a little bit weird in terms of screen recording, so I just want to make sure I'm all good to go. Hopefully there's no issues with like highlights and stuff tonight, like for the YouTube. I mean, no matter what I'm uploading highlights, I just hope I hope my recording here doesn't get like fucked up by Amazon Prime. Don't worry. All right, looks like they're about to take the field, so we're not there just yet, but we're getting close. So it's probably a 7:10 first pitch. Did a little baseball today this morning. Had my morning coffee as usual. Did some other work. Went to the gym, as we talked about. Did a little bit of a nice, not even a little bit. It was a good ass chest day. I was there for a good hour and 5 minutes with a little forearms at the end. That's why I was there that long. And then yeah, came back, prepped for the stream, was kicking it for a bit, and here I am, ready to kick it with you guys. I love that I'm always seeing Stroman in the middle of groups. Yo, me too, Luke. Me too. I mean, look at this Rizzo home run from yesterday. I mean, it helps that he was starting, so he's probably extra hype. But like every highlight you see, man, like you'll see in a second here, Stroman is in the middle of it. Whether it's guys on offense doing their thing, or I mean, shit, Clark, for example, tonight. If Clark does a good start, who's the first guy out of the dugout to greet him? Stroman. More often than not, it's Stroman. But yo, word, we are. Looks like we're just about good to go. Just about good to go. A starting lineup, you got Noda, Nevin, Blade, Brooker, Brown, Toro, Butler, Langoliers, Allen. Now, I was looking at the splits, not the splits, but the matchup numbers for some of the A's against Clark, and I don't have them up ready to go, but I will say some of these guys in this lineup have hit Clark pretty well before. Now, Clark Schmidt in 2024 is a different pitcher than who faced the Oakland A's in early 2023 and previously. So, take it with a grain of salt, but I did see some pretty scary career numbers off Clark from some of the guys in this A's lineup. All right, let's get ready to go here. Let's see if we already got over 230 people here. That's freaking awesome. Today was back in buys. Hell yeah, Jose. I got back tomorrow. I'll probably do a little bit of buys included, but I do an isolated arm day now. Okay. Judge coming around looked promising yesterday. 100% Vincent. Let me run this one more time. But although for some reason the Yanks always struggle against 5 ERA pitchers. Yeah. Actually, let me play that. This Joe Boyle guy, I just want to say, because you're right. Like the ERA, not great whatsoever. And like you're right, the Yankees definitely seem to struggle against whether it's struggling pitchers or guys who have never pitched in the big leagues before. But just look at this guy's stuff. At least his fastball, like he does actually look pretty nasty. So we'll see how they fare. But yeah, Judge definitely looked a lot better yesterday. Take-wise, spitting on those breaking balls away. And then, I'm going to get the box score up here. And then taking pitches to the opposite field. That is what's really promising, especially that third at-bat that he had, where he almost went deep, just hit it to like the deepest part of the park. Again, had an expected batting average, that ball did, of 880. So, good sign from Judge. I'm expecting him to break out any day now, hopefully tonight. All right, here we go. Let me get the box score up here while we're getting underway. If you're just joining chat, good to see you. Thank you for being here. We do these every single day. First pitch outside for Clark. Every single game, we are here, Yankees Avenue YouTube channel, doing these watch parties. And we've really are growing like a dope-ass community. Like, you guys are awesome in the chat, like, for real. Or, like, my homies now. So, got good stuff going on here. If you're new, subscribe, drop a like, please. Helps out a lot. And yeah, chat, I will be seeing what you guys have to say as usual, usually in between batters to start out, definitely in between innings. I just don't want to take a chance of getting spoiled if you guys might be like ahead of me by a second. Ball inside. Come on. Let me do that again. Sorry guys, one sec. Before we get settled in here, I just got to get the box score and such up. Yankee Stadium already sounds loud as shit, which is awesome. But what else is new? I mean, this whole season they've sounded phenomenal. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, roll calls loud as shit already. That's hype. Love that shit. Sorry, I don't know why I'm cursing like a sailor already. What the hell? Let's go, Clark. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Got that up. One more. Let me get the line score up in here, and then we'll be officially chilling, yo. We will be officially chilling.
Saw that nugget in the open. 29 starts allowing 3 runs or fewer since the beginning of.
You hear that? 29 starts allowing 3 runs or fewer since what'd they say, May? Oh, what a play by Volpe! Attaboy. Good start. Good start. Let's go, chat. That's a nice play. Good start. Hell yeah. All right, one dead. One dead. So we got Jeff Nelson back in the booth tonight after he was in attendance in the stands for the game yesterday. We got him and Ryan Rucco tonight on Prime. And yes, if you were wondering, tonight's game is on Prime. Word. All right, chat. I think we are officially cooking, ready to go. Cool. All right. You doing good? Looking good on the stream? Cool. Dan, are you able to add the pitching stat line too? I don't have it on ESPN. Oh, you're talking about the like the line score. I thought you meant the pitch count, which I guess I could technically do that too. Yeah, maybe I could. One sec. What if I did this? One sec, John. I think I might have something for you here, possibly. Let's try this. 1 and 2. Pitching line. Let me see how this looks. If this doesn't work, I'll try to figure something out before tomorrow's stream. I feel like I've said that before. It slipped my mind, but it definitely would be nice to be able to have the pitching line up there. So one sec. Fouled away. Let's try to do this. If this works out, this actually be pretty nice. Now, it might get clunky come, like when the bullpen's in play, so I might get rid of it then, but for now, this should actually work pretty well. This should work pretty freaking well. All right, Chad, how's that? You like that? Oh, let me get rid of that other line up there. Word. Hey. Who was that? Was that John? Who said that? I think that was you, right, John, that said that? If so, good idea. I think that works. We like that, chat? And already 2 down. How's that look? You looking good? Word. Cool. All right. Bet. And already over 240 people in here. Let's go. Let's kick it, chat. Let's watch some Yankee baseball. Already 2 dead. We are chilling, ready to go. Chilling, ready to go. Now, I do got to make a protein shake because I did not make one before my pregame shower. So don't mind me. This is brand new, fresh from Target, by the way. 50 milligrams per 2 scoops. I keep saying milligrams when I say protein. Just grams, not milligrams. Yeah, big game tonight. Big game tonight. Clark has looked good pretty much all season. Had like one start, but ERA just barely above 3. And an A's lineup that... The A's lineup feels very Oakland A's, but their pitching staff has been surprising. I mean, their starters so far, obviously we know JP Sears, he pitched well, and he's got good stuff. Paul Blackburn got rocked initially, but he settled in. He's pretty representable. And their bullpen is, I'm pretty sure they said the A's bullpen leads all of baseball on ERA, and we know Mason Miller at the back end. Do not go into the 9th inning with a deficit for the Yankees, because that Mason Miller kid is unhittable. But yeah, the A's pitching staff actually seems pretty decent. Their lineup, though, kind of seems what you'd expect when you hear the Oakland A's. And with that said, even their record isn't atrocious. They're, I think, 9-15 after. I mean, that's obviously not good, but I'm pretty sure they're 9-15 after the loss yesterday. Now, with all this said, there is no excuse not to win these next 2 games. But kind of shocked by what I've seen from the A's so far. Pitch, Clark. Let's go. Just spilt a little bit. Let's go, Clark. Got a 3-2 count. Looks like my score bug is pretty in sync, so that's good. 3-2. Ripped over Rizzo's head. That's probably going to be double. Oh, Ruka just said Rizzo reacted a little bit late. Let's see the replay. Now, Rizzo reacting late would definitely not be good for the... he no longer is dealing with the concussion symptoms narrative. But let's see. Oh, he did react a little bit late. See, that's what's interesting, man. Like, that's what has me... I'm not going to dog on Rizzo. He had a big game yesterday. I hope that continues. But, like, that's where I get concerned about the fact that... Or the idea that he could still be dealing with something. See, that's weird. Like, the reaction stuff with Rizzo is kind of a concern. Ooh, yeah, tipped his glove too, man. That was, yeah. I feel like I'd be a lot less concerned about Rizzo's offense if his defense didn't look so off. And the main one that jumps out has always been when he was just not close to that pop-up in Toronto near the railing in the dugout. Where he was like, it felt like 2 feet away from the ball. I was like, yo, what is going on with this guy? Between that, a couple other defensive mishaps, which, again, to be fair, his defense the last week or so has looked a lot better. But seeing stuff like that, man, I'm going to hold off because he went deep yesterday. So I'm not on a Rizzo shit-talking train, which is never a shit-talking train. It's just concern. It's always concern, not just roast him to roast him. Besides, hopefully Clark can get out of this anyways.
Misses,
And not that that was an easy play either, but when you see the replay, you definitely look to react a little bit late.
And this is the thing, you know, he did such a great job with the first 2 hitters.
God bless our military. Absolutely, Robbie Garnes. God bless our military. Yankees got to score a lot. Miller will shut them down if he comes in. Yeah, Mason Miller, yeah, for sure. You do not want to go into the 9th inning losing, because that's pretty much game over.
He walks Rooker, and now we'll deal with
Jeez, bro.
Who is 4 for 5 in his career against.
Opera. What do you mean, dead amount of, away jerseys? Dude, I've seen them, Opera. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I've seen them. They look better than the Fanatics one. But I'll have to look into that. Yo, I work in New York at a CVS distribution center, and Big Boss told me you all get discounted Yankees tickets. Hell yeah, Herbal. Hell yeah, bring me to one. Not Opera, dude. I wear the jersey I wear is from there, man. So send me your order. Make sure you got it from the right place. They ruined Rizzo by allowing him to play 2 months with a back concussion. I would bet that he has some permanent damage. That's what concerns me a little bit, Sam. Concerns me just a little bit. Let's go, Clark.
That's a great 2-seam fastball right there that he should have confidence against a right-handed hitter. 0-1.
Ball low.
Down and in with the sweeper.
So yeah, night game tonight, another night game tomorrow for the series finale, and then an 8 o'clock game on Friday when they're in Milwaukee. That's going to be hype. Let's go, Clark.
Since the start of last year in baseball, I mean, he's getting a lot more swings and misses.
Nice.
That time, a
Cutter. Caught a good amount of the plate, but all good. Strike, 1 and 2.
2 on, 2 out, top of the first. See if he goes to that sinker away.
Yep. See you. Nice. Good shit, Clark. Way to be. All right. Good inning, Clark. Good inning. A little bit of trouble, but not so much his fault. It was a rough call on the walk, and then the Rizzo ball. A lot of times it gets caught, but anyways, no damage done. No damage done. Let's see here. Okay. 5 inning Schmidt. Yeah, most likely, because Clark is definitely still struggling with the 3rd time through, but if he just gets us into the 6th again, I'm down. Gonna check out 3 years into a lifetime Yankee fan he is. Nice. Holmes can have a 0 ERA and lead the league in saves, and we still be reading trade Holmes messages. Yeah, nah, for real. For real, man. And last night especially, he was dialed in. Like, even like the biggest Clay Holmes shit talk in the world could not say a word about the way he looked last night. You guys like Ryan Ruocco? I like Ruocco. I mean, listen, I'm always going to prefer K. K's my guy. And one day we'll give K a send-off the way we did John Sterling. But for Ruocco being like their B guy, I mean, that's got to be the best like backup play-by-play dude in baseball. At least I would guess. I don't really have too much to base that off of, but I mean, Ruocco's pretty legit by now, man. I mean, he calls a lot on ESPN. He probably is calling some NFL or NBA playoffs, maybe even. I'm not sure, but he's done a lot with the WNBA. He was doing a lot in the women's NCAA tournament as well. So Ruocco's pretty legit, and to have him as like our B guy, pretty dope. Let me refresh my shit because I don't want to. Do not want to risk my
Let's take a look at the numbers.
Feed getting delayed.
For Joe Boyle, for the A's. Look at his 5th start, the high ERA.
The word Yankees, the number right blue, looks horrible. Yeah, dude, you're going to have to hit me up, Opera, because I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen them, and I don't know what's going on, dude, because that's definitely not what I've seen. So just hit me a DM on Twitter or whatever.
This is the first time here.
Here we go.
He will walk you, so work it. And the Yankees know how to do that. The offense. 2 good starts, 2 starts.
All right, let's go, Volt.
He got shelled.
Let's go, Volt. 0-1.
Volpe was on base a couple of times last night.
Yeah, so this dude's already pumping 96.
Takes inside for a ball. And you see that fastball has a lot.
Wouldn't trade Holmes, but if he has another rough week, we should consider getting a second closer. What do you mean another rough week, though? Because, I mean, again, Clay will make you sweat, but he hasn't been bad. Like, he's gotten screwed a couple times with bad defense behind him. And sure, he'll allow a base runner here and there, but in the end, he always gets the job done for the most part. Dude's ERA is still 0. And the only save he blew was that game in Cleveland where Volpe and Glaber made the error, and the game was tied on a little dinky ground ball that was perfectly placed. So that wasn't his fault. I'm with you, though. The Yankees definitely need more Could definitely use some more relievers. And I think come the trade deadline, they will get a couple high-end arms.
It's more difficult to repeat. He's got a
Let's go, Volt.
really good one. He throws a slider, curveball, and a change.
2-2 is fouled away.
That was 98. So they said this Boyle guy, he's had 2 good starts and two bad starts.
Eric Plunk in Boyle?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I do got a bad feeling that tonight, of course, he's going to be like
I was going to say maybe one of the Hanson brothers in
locked in.
Right,
Right, we'll see.
Yeah.
Good fight, Volt. Yankee Stadium still filing in. Come on.
You know, Plunk could have been named that Yankee. He did spend time with the A's and the Yanks. Well, good at bat here.
Yeah, good AB, Volt.
Against.
Used to be glasses on the mound. Guys that wear glasses on the mound scared hitters. So all you had to do is like maybe lose one over their head and just start wiping your eyes like, I don't know where it's going. I don't know your glasses.
Bro, I got that candle going again, that like Apple candle. Kind of smells, it has like fall vibes, but that shit is made my room smell much better. Oh, damn, Volpe chases, one dead.
Down, swinging.
And not that my room ever smelled bad, but there definitely was some. It smelled kind of like a 23-year-old's room in here for a minute.
Left side, Tora and Noda on the right side, and Langoliers behind the plate. Here's Juan Soto. A single and a run scored in the first inning yesterday.
Let's go, Soto.
4-run first.
Ooh. This dude is pumping, man. This guy looks like a future Yankee, like some dude who like struggles with his previous team, and the Yankees pick him up for cheap, and they turn him into somebody really good. Give this guy to Matt Blake, bro, he'd be a Cy Young contender. Ripped. Foul.
Smash foul.
Let's go, Soto. What up, JK? Just watched the walk-off you had on the Bosses in Blitzball Battle 4. Never felt more proud. Yo.
Couple of juggles, but the souvenirs.
Is it embarrassing that was probably the best moment of my life? Turn off that AC and open your windows, dog. Nah, John. I got it nice and cool in here, man. Nice and cool. Go, Soto. Good eye, attaboy.
Yankees swinging.
This guy looks wild, though. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Dylan.
And Juan Soto, the lowest
Watched you since the last series. I forgot the sub. LOL. I got you now, though. My bad. Hey, appreciate you, Herbal. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he can K8 people and also hit 8 of them. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe, too. But his stuff definitely looks nasty. So I think pretty much everybody's got to be disciplined. Although Stan, I imagine, will be sitting on that fastball, because if not, I mean, he ain't catching up to 98. So outside of him, or mostly everybody except Stan, I could see swinging first pitch. I gotta see what else he throws though, because you got the fastball, and I've seen just the breaking ball. Like that was fastball. There you go, dude. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. And now we get our first look at Judge since yesterday, where his at bats looked a lot better. Good takes, taking pitches to the opposite field, almost went deep. That shit was crushed, but nothing to show for it. And that at bat did have a double. Let's go, Cap. But yo, get ready. I think Judge better break out at any time, hopefully right now. Ooh, 97. Found the zone there.
It was nice to see he didn't miss that fastball.
Let's go, Cap.
Down the line, the left field line.
Oh, Judge don't got on the aqua blue Jordan stuff no more. I guess he ain't superstitious. Well, in the end, he did just go 1 for 3 with a double, so I guess
Throws it about 60%.
he probably wants more than that.
And right now, just watching him through the first 3 hitters, he just rears back and lets it go. I don't even know if he has any clue where it's going.
Let's go, Cap.
He just wants to light up the radar.
Yeah, bro. Judge makes good contact on a fastball. That's just getting out of here.
1-1.
Cut.
Judge.
Let's go, Cap. The torch sliding glove is cool. Yeah, I saw that moon mist. That was dope.
He was probably off. 1-2.
And this is where opposing teams, when they've gotten ahead of Judge, they've dropped that slide.
Yeah, be ready for the breaking ball away. Yep. We'll see. Oh, man. 99 in the corner.
Oh, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk.
Ooh, a balk. Can't do that. That's the only reason Judge took it. Because there was a balk. He got thrown off. That's illegal. You can't do that. You can't do that. The hell?
Let's see here. If he stops, you got to come to at least a hesitation.
Oh no, you can't do that. Can't do that. He's trying to throw off my boy.
To a complete stop, and the third base umpire, Tom Payne, he's the one that picked it up. Now you watch here. He's wiggling his glove. He's still moving. So you got to make sure you come to some kind of.
Let's see what he throws here. Drilled! Right center field! Ah! Get out, ball! Oh, let's go! Bro, I fucking knew it, man. We all knew it. We all knew it. We won the league. Bad news for MLB. Good news for us. Aaron Judge is back. Aaron Judge is back, man. Right. We saw it yesterday, bro. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. We knew that shit was coming, bro. Fuck yes, chat. Let's go. Dude, you can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, bro. Are you kidding me, man? Bro, seriously, anybody who's ever watched Judge for a second would know that yesterday he was getting close to being back on track. Between the pitches he spat on away, those breaking balls that he was really not flinching at, and then taking pitches to the opposite field. He had 2 balls yesterday, one a liner where he lined out to right, and then the one, the almost homer to right center. That was Aaron Judge. And then right here, what do you see? 2-run bomb opposite field. That shit was fucking crushed. Oh, we love it. Dude, that is huge. Oh my God. 2-0 Yankees right out of the gate. Aaron Judge, dude, forget about it.
I think that Boyle's getting a little ahead of himself.
Let's go. Let me get this shit up on Yanks Ave. Oh my God. Yo, you can't make it up, man. Bro. He smoked that shit. So this guy really is, he's mostly just fastball. I mean, that was on the fastball 97. Aaron Judge.
The pitcher's got to make sure that you have eye contact before you start your line.
Come on. Opposite field, 2-run. Go, Stanton. 2-run shot in the first.
Well, that walk rattled, eliminated a potential.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, chat. Cool. All right, so 4th home run of the year for Judge. 4th home of the year for Judge. 2-0 Yankees lead. So just 1 out in the first 2. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. I'll see what you have to say in just a second, chat. But yo, I mean, like we talked about on the pregame again, like you could tell whether he was, you know, he's fully back or not. You know, there's still some progress I'm sure to be made, whatever. But he was inching closer to becoming or to returning to Aaron Judge last night. And then first at bat today lands an absolute bullet. And yo, I don't want to hear nothing about the pitch beforehand. The dude balked. That's illegal. You can't do that. Of course Judge was going to take it right down the middle. He was thrown off. But then you throw a pitch legally, and he smokes that shit into right field. Let's go, chat. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
The Yankees have gotten off to this good start this season.
That shit was smoked.
You know he's going to.
Yes. Stan might be in for some trouble tonight, chat, with the high heat. Hell yeah, Jack Jackson's in the super chat saying he's back. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hey, Dylan Hibbert says, oh, that's right. Hell yeah, man. You come through. You're a man of your word. Dylan said in the pregame, if Judge goes deep, he's going to send a donation. Or it was, whatever it was. Promise a donation when Judge homered, baby. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you, dude. Hell yeah. Great start. Great start. Drop a like, chat. Great freaking start. All right. What happened to the pitch line? Oh, yeah. Where did the pitch line go? You know what? Let me look. I'll focus that back on when Clark is pitching again.
Homered in the first inning last.
Let's go, Riz.
Taps that foul 0-2.
Dude, that shit was crushed. Yep. I'm pitting this comment on Yanks Ave. Now, everybody who decided to shit on this man needs to keep that same energy. 100%.
Hitting like that and start spraying around the field shows the power. Soto's gonna wind up seeing.
Dude, you can't make it up. I mean, that is such a good start to this game. After everything we said in the pregame, hyping up last night how he looked, and then first at bat goes deep. Like, let's go. That's badass right there. Rizzo down on strikes. All right, that's huge too because, I mean, the way this guy's throwing, if he has any sort of command, like we might have some trouble against him. The mother effing captain. Hell yeah, Steven. Hell yeah. Fix the entire... Oh, what's going on now? Yeah, let's see. 1 sec. Let me get this back up here. Let's get this back up here. Now, if this happens a lot, then I might just ditch it, but we'll fix it for now. Clark's line. There we go. All right, hopefully that stays like that. That's good shit, man. That is good shit. Dude, I love seeing Stroh out there after the Yankees hit home runs. Yeah, bro, we were talking about it before. Every single big moment, whether it's offensively or a guy, a good starting pitching performance, Stroman always seems to be the first one to greet them. Or, just celebrating out of his mind. I said this not when we signed him, but like quickly after Stroman started just like gassing up how excited he was to be a Yankee. Stroman kind of reminds me of how we would all be, like us as fans, diehard fans, if we got the chance to play in pinstripes. Like you could tell he's really, really enjoying it. And that shit, bro, goes a long way with me. If you like being a Yankee, if I can see how much it means to you with Stroman, there's no doubt how much it does. Like that shit goes a long way. Gary Allegra says, any good content these days is about the fandom / community around it. You're fostering a good vibe around here, man. Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, Gary. See, that's dope. Comments like that is freaking awesome. Thank you so much, man. Don't count them out, huh, Dan? Yeah, don't count them out, bro. And yo, speaking of good vibes, Chris, you're chilling lately, man. I think you just had that one bad day, which is all good, because honestly, that one day, whatever it was it when we were playing Toronto? Like, I was bugging out too. Like, we were kind of going at each other's throats in general as a fan base, because everybody was just so stressed. So, not to turn into a whole spiel about you, Chris, but I'm just saying in general, like, it's just so much better when they are winning. So much better when good things happen. And if Judge is officially out of his slump, which, we're still early into this thing, but boy, oh boy, we're going to be having a lot of good vibes around here, chat. I want to thank God for making me a Yankee fan. Yo, facts, Jose. 100%, man. 100%. Even when shit's not going great, like, knowing that there's always a chance that, like, I will say, not that it means shit to me in the end, because, like, if we get bounced in the playoffs, I don't care. I don't care, like, in terms of what I'm about to say. But, like, knowing every year that we're going to be in it, and we technically, like, we do have a chance at the World Series. To that degree, we are a Yankee fan. Like, no matter what, we're going to have at least a relatively competitive team in the field. This year, we have a very competitive team in the year. That's how it should be every single season. And, I want to give props to the front office, too, because now some of you say, like, oh, they should have traded him, but it was just kind of assumed, by myself included, that the Yankees were going to have to stay under the luxury tax, and that's why they would have to trade, or certain tiers of the luxury tax, and that they would definitely trade Gleyber Torres and his $15 million. Now, obviously, that's not looking great, like, in terms of his production this year, but they didn't. Like, they are going all in, which is why I'm led to believe, like, they are going to have a damn good deadline. Anything they need, I do think they'll go out and get this July. Which, again, right now for me is bullpen's top of that list, and then we'll see what the deal is with the offense come then, too, because that probably needs to be addressed to a degree. But that's part of why, too, like, obviously I want to extend Soto, and I have no concerns about Soto staying here long term. He's going to hit free agency, but in the end, no worries about it. Like, especially him bolting across town to go to the Mets, not even slightly concerned about it. Like, you could tell he's having the time of his life here. He's really embracing being a Yankee, and the Yankees are going to make a substantial offer for him. That not worried about at all. But just in terms of Soto for 2024, I actually kind of like that as of right now he's a one and done, because between you just had the 1 year of Alex Verdugo, and Judge and Cole, like, you don't know how much longer they're going to be in their primes. I mean, it's going to extend past 2024, you'd think, but I mean, it's only going to go on for so much longer. So what I'm saying here is I'm excited about how all in I believe they're going to be in 2024, which is an active conversation. It's not just about what they did or didn't do in the offseason. I mean, like I just said, come the trade deadline, I think we'll see a very active Brian Cashman. Very active. Which is exciting.
The Bach is back, baby.
Hey, Jose with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. What hitters do you think would be available for us at the deadline? Man, I wish I had a better answer for you, but I just don't know as of now because I haven't done too much research. We talked about it like slightly before. Some people are starting to mention, like, if Rizzo's struggling and the Cardinals are out of it, maybe Paul Goldschmidt, who's a free agent of the year, like, he could be available. Then people bring up, like, oh, well, Goldschmidt's struggling too. It's a whole, I honestly do. I wish I had a better answer for you, but I'll say this. If Rizzo is still struggling come the deadline, that's where I could see the Yankees making an upgrade. Is not necessarily at first base, but in terms of his bat in the lineup, because, DJ's going to come back eventually, you'd like to think. And let's just say, like, it's still an issue with the right side of the infield, Gleyber and Rizzo. I mean, you could really get any sort of infielder that's an offensive addition, an offensive upgrade, and plug them in if Rizzo's struggling, because then DJ could just play first, and then whether you have this offensive addition replace, whether it is Rizzo or Gleyber, Oswaldo Cabrera can basically play anywhere. So if you get, like, even, say you can acquire some third baseman that's really good at hitting, all right, Waldo can play second, or DJ can play second, or DJ can play first. So, I mean, the Yankees do have flexibility if they want to upgrade their infield offensively at the deadline. It really just comes down to is Rizzo going to hit or not? That's the main thing. I got to find that out first before I really would like have a plan for the deadline. But yes, as of right now, I definitely see them upgrading at bullpen and offensively. But while to go before that. Can you show me the Judge homer? I can't midstream, bro. I'll show you it in a ghetto way. I'll show you it on my phone. But I can't show it in the actual stream or else. Mid-game, they get like really tweaking about that.
Big home run a couple of years ago put Seattle in the playoffs.
Yes.
I think it was the last game of the home run.
Here you go. Oh, wait 1 sec. Here is the Judge homer. What the hell? I'm hitting random buttons here. Get that shit out of here. Here you go. Boom. Line that shit to right field. Nice, Clark. Atta boy. Sweet. All right, good shit, Clark. Already on the bottom of the second. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Word. Okay, seems like the pitching line, as of now, is good. So hopefully that stays where it is. Clark's right now at 286. Very early into the game. Let me turn that shit down. I got like 2 audios going. Bro, MLB TV's commercials are so obnoxious. All right, who do we got coming up? Yo, we're at 360 people in here. Let's go. Yo, drop a like on the video if you're in here. Helps out a bunch. Okay. Rizzo made the last out, so we got Gleyber, Verdugo, Cabrera. Speaking of Gleyber, gotta get him going. Man, maybe he can go deep today, too. That would be huge. That would be huge. Like, this should very much be, I mean, we're already halfway through, but, like, if this could just be, in the end, a get-right series for a lot of guys, whether it's, Judge or if Rizzo can pick up where he left off yesterday, and then, ideally Gleyber does something, like, that would be just as big as actually winning these games. The vibes here are like a frat with less drugs and beer and much cheaper. I appreciate that, Herb. I take that as a compliment. But, hey, yo, Friday night's game when we were playing Milwaukee. For those that are here opening day or in the Rays game last Friday, I might crack open a couple of hard sodas for the weekend games. Did that last week, might do it again this time on Friday. But, yeah, dude, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. This is all about, like, listen, I'm not about, like, I don't want to say, like, toxic positivity or nothing. Like, I tweak. Like, you guys have seen me tweak before. But in the end, yo, like, we're all Yankee fans. Like, root for the damn team. Root for the damn team. Like, I'm not about the whole, like, listen, if I'm not, like, overly optimistic, which I kind of am, at the very least, I'm not ever going to be unnecessarily pessimistic. And I think that's the main thing about maintaining good vibes as a fan base is there definitely is some people out there that find comfort in, like, giving up hope because, some people, not to get into the whole philosophical type thing, but it's like lower your expectations so you're not heartbroken when it doesn't happen. Like, I'm not about that shit, bro. Like, I'm not going to go into a game thinking, like, the Yankees are probably going to lose tonight. So when they win, I'm all excited. It's like, no, like, each and every time out, yo, like, I come into these games, it's like, the Yankees have a good chance to win tonight. I expect them to win tonight. And obviously, that's not going to happen all the time. But until I see it happen, like, I'm going to have faith. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Glapes. Kind of a borderline call there. But all right, let's go. Gleyber at it batting. So the OPS below 500 now for Gleyber. He's at 499.
One of the things Aaron Boone talked about yesterday at
His sweeper drops. It doesn't seem to move too much horizontally. Hey, Ralph Fashion sends in a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. $10 for each Judge home run tonight. No, it's early. Biggest positive surprise and disappointment of the season so far. Good question. Biggest positive surprise. For a while, I would say Oswaldo Cabrera, which he's still up there. I would say just how good, real quick, let me pull this up again. Just how good the Yankee rotation has been without Cole. I mean, if you were to show a Yankee fan this graphic and be like, okay, 5 starts in for each guy, or 4 or 5 starts, or April 24th, this is how the Yankees starting staff will have performed. Like, we would all sign up for this. I mean, look at those ERAs. So I would say the starting performance without Cole is the biggest surprise, or biggest, like, positive, or biggest pleasant surprise. Oh, come on, Glabes. Jesus. Gleyber down on strikes. Biggest disappointment. The guy who just struck out. Gleyber Torres. For sure. For sure. Rizzo as well. But, I mean, either way it sucks. But I'm going to, for now, give him a little bit of a pass because you guys know my theory, I think. It's still early. But my concern with Rizzo, as you guys know, is the head. Which doesn't necessarily give him, like, a pass. I mean, it would give him a pass. If he's still dealing with the head, he kind of gets excused a little bit. But for Gleyber, like, I have no idea what's going on. I definitely think he's in his own head a little bit. But easily biggest disappointment this year. Appreciate it, though, Ralph. Thank you so much. Dan, let's get a meetup at a game going. I'm in here every day. We're pretty much friends now. Oh, hell yeah, Chris, we're boys. As for a game, man, I don't like go to too many games, but if I'm ever like like Yankees Dodgers, I'll probably try to get out to. If you guys are ever there, like hell yeah, I'd be down to meet up. And then like playoffs, I definitely will be going to at least one playoff game. Not gonna wait till we get there. Did the Orioles end up winning?
You remember any seasons in particular where that really messed with you?
Let's see. I imagine they did.
I was a guy that always
Because they were up 6-4 last time I checked, and it was at the 9th.
ERA was big then. I mean, I didn't.
Oh, Angels scored 1, but they didn't tie it. So yeah, Orioles win 16, or excuse me, 6-5 or 6-5. Jesus Christ! Orioles beat the Angels 6-5, and they improved now to 16-8. So you know, let me just update my standings graphic on the fly here. Hey yo. All right, so with the Orioles win over the Angels, we are now tied at first place with 16-8. So hopefully, we win this game. Win this game. Why am I craving McDonald's every time I come on here, bro? It might just be contagious, John. Now, you guys will be proud of me. I have not had any fast food yet today, outside of the like 10 or so munchkins I had from Dunkin' Donuts this morning. But that's not fast food. That's breakfast. But I had tuna fish sandwich, which is the only time I'll ever consume mayo. When my mom makes it, it's a very light amount of mayo with celery and whatnot. And then a little peanut butter sandwich before the stream here. And if they win, I'll get some good afterwards. Last night I got for those who know, Wawa. What channel is this on? It's Amazon Prime today, Mark. Unfortunately. Which I'm watching on MLB TV, but it still sucks. It's like I'm gonna speak of the devil, bro. My stream just paused right now. Because my VPN's in Japan. The only way to watch, if you're on MLB TV, the only way to watch MLB or Amazon Prime games on MLB TV, you have to like use a VPN out of the country. Anywhere in the nation, you'll get blacked out for Amazon Prime games. So if you go to like I'm in Japan technically right now. As Verdugo works a walk, nice. Hey, Jack of the $2 donation. Thank you so much, bro. With that homer, doesn't he pass Jeter? Yes, he does. That is number 261 for Aaron Judge. Good call by you. Yep, because the last one tied him. Good call. And then next up would be. Let me see. Because he passed Mattingly, right? Yeah, he did that last year. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody ahead of him besides just, I mean, even with a slow start, he still has a pretty good chance of breaking 300 this year. Where's the stupid-ass site that I'm on?
Is that from Tom Payne?
Oh, the couple guys actually he's going to pass. So, yeah, you're right. He passed Jeter with that one today, 261. He's at now. And then next up, Jorge Posada at 275, and then after that, Bernie Williams at 287. So Judge this year might will end up passing Jeter, which he did already, Jorge, Bernie, and then getting to 300 as that ball. Nice. Foul ball. That ball should have been caught. But yeah, good call. Watching MLB app, nice. Oswaldo's potential great one. I don't know about great, but he's definitely done a really good job so far this year. Stats are starting to come down a little bit, but like with the defense, how good it's looked, and he's still having really good at bats. Like anything we get offensively from Waldo that's above average with the defense and the versatility, of course, is like a major W. So yeah, Waldo's been great. Throws over.
Replace Geloff. Last minute scratch. Geloff dealing with an abdominal. No play, no error on that.
Ugh.
Let's see if Cabrera can make that hurt.
The little like top of the protein thing like dropped in my nose. Let's go, Waldo. Good call, Blue. I don't got no shit on me, do I? No. Attire for tonight, pretty standard stuff. Little Bronx, New York Nike shirt, nothing crazy. You know who this guy kind of looks like his face? He kind of looks like the who was that twin starter that we were chanting Uber at? The Uber driver that started ALDS Game 2 in 2019? He kind of looks like him. Maybe just because the sports goggles, which I wore sports goggles back in the day myself, back in Little League.
Does that have him feeling good going to the plate today? The 3-2?
Ripped foul. Bro, I still can't believe. I mean, I can believe, but Judge's home run before. I mean, that you can't make it up. Oh, yeah. Everybody's celebrating the Judge now. I love it. I love it. Let's go, Waldo. Come on. 3-2.
The payoff.
Ripped. Right center field. You can see Waldo's reaction. He wasn't thrilled. Too dead. He cooled off when Boone benched him. Keeps moving him out of the 9-hole. Second leadoff is a bonus. Stop misusing Waldo. Not necessarily, though, Zach, because remember, the first game after, or the first series after the Miami series, which the Miami is when it was the 3 straight lefties they faced, and he didn't play at all. That first game afterwards, he had a 2-run bomb in Cleveland. That was the doubleheader. And then he also had an RBI double in the second game. So, I mean, it didn't, at least initially, cool him off at all. And he's still, again, his at-bats have looked good. Even that at-bat was a good at-bat. He doesn't get a result, but Waldo does not look like he's regressed. He's just not going as crazy as he was to start out. 086, yeah. Wells, not off to a great start just yet, but it's early. Reminder, he's only played, let's see here, 14 games. He's had some tough luck. Also, not some tough luck. I mean, it is baseball. It's hard, but definitely not giving up on Wells by any means. Nice to see him get back-to-back starts, too. I think that's huge. ALDS 2019 was Snell in the Rays versus Cole in the Astros. Nuts, only 5 years ago, yeah. Which, just like I am now, I was rooting for the Astros to get to the ALCS so we could face them again. As I was in 2022 and as I am now in 2024. Want the Astros to make it, want to face them. We've talked about that a lot. Your Yankees are hot. What are you... Oh, Mark, you're... Hey, you guys won today, too. I see you're a Mets fan. Hey, Mark, how about Luis Severino, bro? He's looking pretty good for you guys. I'm pumped for Sevy. Another guy, like we talked about, like my favorite ex-Yankee. Sevy's up there. Speaking of ex-Yankees, Gary Sanchez went deep yesterday, hit an absolute bomb. Still love him in the 9-hole when he's in there. Yeah, me too, Zach. Me too. Me too. I love him in the 9-hole. I think that works perfectly. And yo, if anybody sees before I do an update on DJ, because he was undergoing tests. Good take, Wells. Undergoing tests, like as we started up on here.
3-2 outs. Now Verdugo will be off.
Yeah, not a big lead over there. You see that leg kick right there. Look at that stride. So he's really slow to the plate.
In the dirt. Ball 4.
Nice. Good walk.
So Wells works the walk.
I'm updating the Yanks ad cash. I want to include the Jeter thing, how he just passed him.
Second with 2 down, and Anthony Volpe coming up.
Surpassing Derek.
Time through the lineup, the Yankees are saying, okay,
Yankees all-time home run list. Cool.
Or if he has, it's just spinning up there. It doesn't really have a nasty break.
That's badass, passing Jeter. And it's so cool, yo. I remember seeing Jeter's 260th homer, the last one of his career. We talked about it on here before, but he pulled an absolute shot to left field at Yankee Stadium against the Blue Jays. It's like cool. Like, I saw that shit when I was 14, and now I've seen every single one of Aaron Judge's 261 homers. It's cool. Heading to the gym, going to watch the game from the sauna. Let's go, Yanks. Have a great night, Chad. Hell yeah, Luke. Get a good lift, bro. What are you doing? No, you're probably gone by now, but whatever you're doing, have a good lift. Is game on blacked out MLB Network? Well, the game wouldn't be on MLB Network, but if you're talking about MLB TV, yeah. If you're in the States, yes. But if you have a VPN, just take it out of the country and you'll be all right. Chopper. Hustle ball. Oh, he's in. He's in. Don't even throw it. Safe. Sweet. Bases juice for Soto. Let's go, chat.
Second straight day, an infield single for Anthony Volpe.
Well, you'll take him any way you can get him, and this is a slider. Wasn't a first pitch fastball. And Alex, a terrific shortstop. The only play he had, he could have barehanded it, but you're basically, I'm going to just throw it over there and see if I can catch a break. And Volpe runs too well to get thrown out at first.
So the base is loaded.
Bro, Judge fucking smoked that shit. That was a great home run. I love when he does that. I mean, the opposite field homers are always nice, but when it's like a really low launch angle in Yankee Stadium, oh, I live for that. Let's go, Soto. All right, big spot. No! My feet just paused on the left. Strike. Let me get this back up just in case the... This is just for the YouTube highlights over here, but let's go. All right, 0-1 on Soto. Not going to check the chat. Don't want to take a chance of getting spoiled, so I'll see what you guys have to say after this, A-Big. Oh shit, oh shit. High fly ball. All good, Soto. All good. All right. They already had the bullpen up and going, too. All good. All right, Clark's looking good. We are just fine. Ideally, we could have scored more there, but I have a feeling we are in for some more offense tonight, especially with one of the hottest hitters in baseball coming up next inning, Aaron Judge. BRB chat, I'm going to take a quick leak. And BRB, let me crank it up so you guys can hear. Should be back in a second.
Brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Tonight's picture was submitted by Denise. Her son and his friend recently had a memorable trip to Yankee Stadium. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride and post your picture to social media to reflect your love for the Yankees, and we might spotlight you at a future game. You were catching the game yesterday with your daughter, right?
Could I have done that?
You could have done it. Yeah, you had one of your 4 girls here yesterday.
My oldest was in town for work.
Yeah.
And we went down a little cold. So I'm glad she accepted the, hey, we're outside for an inning, and then we're going back in.
Yeah. Oh, foul back this way. Get ready, Nelly. Ooh, just under our boot. James Smythe was ready to go.
Bro.
I'm backing up, and I'm going to play the...
Why was the freaking toilet clogged? And it's still clogged to this minute.
Was ready to reach over.
And I didn't do that.
I'm not taking it off the neck or the forehead.
I mean, I know how to work a plunger and all. I ain't got time for that. So, my deposit is currently still in there. It was a number 1, so nothing too crazy.
Number 1 on the power rankings.
Well, he's jumping in front of us. He's going to take the ball off.
Jesus, we should win 6 or 7 of the next 10 World Series at this rate. Yo, I'm down for it, yo. I just really hope we go into that Baltimore series hot.
He is an elite
This is when Judge makes his comeback. Yeah, bro, we saw it yesterday, man. Saw it yesterday.
Do you think he would have caught it?
Well, that's the thing that I mean.
You're my new go-to after Sterling retired. Yo, get out of here, old world New York. That's sick, though. Tell mom to unclog it. Yeah, that might be a job for my dad. I mean, I'll do it later, but like, I ain't operating like a plunger mid-Yankee game. Wells is now over 21 his last 26 plate appearances with 5 walks. He's terrible and not that good a receiver. Well, Willie Hoops, he just walked, though, so I mean, now's not really the time for talking shit about him. He just walked. And his catching has been fine. I think his catching has been just fine.
FYI for you, I told you in the beginning.
Yeah.
Go, Clark.
His wife is Savannah Boone, is the daughter of Brett Boone.
Oh, Nick Allen is
brother
married to Boone's nephew? Huh. Ground ball left side. Volpe. Nice. How's the, is the Clark line still up there? Ah. He's getting messed up. That's annoying.
Savannah.
Let's fix that. I don't mind fixing it every now and then if that's all it is. Damn, dog, that's the McDonald's for you. Yeah, maybe, but like, I'm not kidding. I promise you guys, I was not the one who clogged the toilet. It didn't look like there was anything in there, though. It's just not flushing. Nephew, yeah, it's, they said that Allen kid is married or dating, I forget what he said, but, to Brett Boone's daughter. Oh, nephew. Niece, excuse me, yeah. Niece. Boone's niece.
Backdoor knuckle curve.
You see the Orioles called to end it. LMAO, what a terrible call. No, I didn't. What was it, Sean? Like a bad umpire call? Or are you saying like the play-by-play? No, Jose, you were right. I was wrong. Not nephew, niece.
Shut down innings at 0 at the top.
Gary says, one sec. Strike 3, attaboy, Clark. Cutter, backdoor, love that shit. I don't really know this about you, bro. Were you around for the late 90s? Nah. See, I was born in 2000, so I literally was like, I don't want to say I'm a cursed Yankees fan, but like, I was born after all that shit. Literally 2000. Were you around for the late 90s, Tory/Jeter Yankees World Series era? I was only a kid that had to stay up late on school nights, but that was something else, bro. I'm so jealous of you, Gary. So jealous, man. Yeah, born in 2000, so I was alive for when the Yankees beat the Mets. The only plus side of that is I also didn't have to experience 04. But 2011 was my first year of like fully watching baseball. So I can't even really claim 09, which sucks. Missed stolen base call at second base to end it. Replay center despite clear evidence. Adele was safe. Gave the Orioles the out in the game. Oh, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit, SP. I'll check it out, but that's whack. He was definitely safe. That's fucking bullshit, man. And that, I guess that would have been the tying run, right? Because I saw the final score was 6-5. So I imagine Adele was the tying run, right? That's fucking whack. I get everyone hating on Wells for a slow start, but he's got it in him. It was a small sample. We saw it in a few games last year. I have faith in him. 100%. Good shit, Clark. Let's go. Good shit. Judge Stan Rizzo do up. Yeah, dude. I was talking about a little bit yesterday, Yankees talk. Where, like, Wells looked pretty lost for the most part of his call-up tenure last year in that, like, 30 or so games. But then the last, like, week and a half, he picked it up and just went on an absolute tear. And that's the case with a lot of these guys, bro. I mean, you look bad until you don't, and then once you're getting going, kind of just take off from there, and then before you know it, Wells could be, I don't know, the hottest hitter on the team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's way too early to worry about him, in my opinion. And he doesn't even look that bad, at least up until late. He hasn't looked that bad. I mean, he's definitely pressing a little bit now. But his at-bats the first couple weeks of the season, I thought were fine. Your stream is super delayed. Is it? It should only be like a pitch behind. How delayed is it, Jose? It shouldn't be that behind. Because my scoreboard seems to be the score bug on ESPN seems to be pretty in sync. Usually it's like I see a pitch like maybe 5 or so seconds after you guys see a pitch. If that's all it is, that makes sense. A pitch, okay, yeah, that's fine. 12 seconds, that's a little annoying then. Don't worry, brother. I would trade being 24 again if it meant missing the late 90s dynasty. Yo, I'll make that trade with you, bro. I would love to be a 40-year-old Yankee fan right now. I would trade that shit in a heartbeat. So, if you're down, bro, we could somehow make that work. The 80s and the early 90s called. They want starters like ours. LOL. Mostly what I know about the 80s Yankees is that I know they didn't win a World Series. Their regular seasons were like... Because the 80s were considered one of the dark eras for Yankee baseball, right? Because obviously they had the drought from 78 to 95. They didn't have a World Series win. But there were still some pretty damn good seasons in between that, I think. In between that gap. As someone turning 30, don't do it. Hey, 30's still pretty young, though, SP. Zach Stone says, left field, Dominguez. Center field, I assume you're saying. Spencer Jones, right field, Juan Soto. First base, Ron. Can you repeat that, Zach? I think I know what you're saying, but also I'm kind of lost. We average 8 runs a game and no pitching. Oh, is that what it was? Got you. I was looking at the Yankees' runs per game average today, and they're 5th in the American League in average runs per game, right around. Shit, let me just pull it up. I forget the exact number. And here's Judge. Fouled away.
Top foul. Now you wouldn't have to jump. That's your height. You're
We'd be okay. Well. Now you might really have to jump. You need a trampoline.
NBA team runs per game. Okay, so the Yankees this year are averaging 4.33 runs per game, which has them 5th in the American League, tied with Boston. And grounded. Hey, let's go! Another hit for Judge. Fuck yeah, and to the opposite field. That is so huge.
So 2 hits for Judge.
What'd I tell you? In 2023, they averaged 4.15. So far not significantly better, but that's with obviously Judge struggling, Rizzo struggling, Glaber struggling. And we're already better than our offense was last year, so only expect that number to go up.
Just take it the other way. He'll take his base hits, also deposit one.
Hell yeah. Yep, let's go. Oppo single, that is huge. Absolutely. Dan, if there was a wild card back then, they would have made the playoffs some of those years. Gotcha.
A good night thus far for Aaron Judge. His first
When was the wild card put in play? That was, what, the 93? They didn't have the 92 wild card spots back then. Basically, everyone gets in now. Yeah. Which, like,
Got his first at bat tonight.
I'm not against that. I mean, it is good for, like, the other teams and stuff. Like,
The slider a little bit more.
I mean, like, for Diamondbacks fans, for example, I mean, they wouldn't have been even... Like, they ended up going to the World Series. They probably wouldn't even have made the playoffs in the old format, you know? It was, okay, 95? Gotcha. So, yeah, I don't really mind the... The expanded playoffs is probably my least biggest gripe out of the new rules. The one I hated the most was, which is no longer in play, thank God, the 7-inning doubleheaders. Thank God that was only like a one-year thing. But still not a fan of the extra inning runner in the 9th, or excuse me, the 10th. We talked about it a little bit the other day. But at the very least, if you're going to do that, start it in the 12th. Don't like it starting right away in the 10th. Because, dude,
that's a complete stop right there. That will not be called for a balk.
Yeah. Walk-offs aren't as exciting anymore when it's like via like an RBI walk-off single in the 10th to score the extra inning runner. But yeah, expanded playoffs, I'm cool with it.
Rizzo on deck.
Speaking of the playoffs, when are the Knicks on? Tomorrow?
His first time.
Knicks on tomorrow? I admit one second, let me see the Stanton pitch. Oh, wow. That's good. Good pitch. I admit I love the Mets in the mid to late 80s, but jumped ship across town to the Yankees in 93 when I got tired of the Mets sucking while the Yankees turned it around. Hey, welcome to the good side. Well, not welcome. I mean, you've been a Yankee fan now for, what, 30 years, but don't blame me, bro. Stanton needs for this season to work out. What's so far it has, Elijah. So far it has. Is he 0 for 2 now tonight? Yeah, 0 for 2 Ks. 7:30 for the Knicks tomorrow, word.
Good rip from Rizzo. Fouls it straight.
Let's go, Riz. All right. Does covering so many teams, stats, and games by doing all these watch parties and for work, or does it give you fatigue sometimes, or does it just energize your fandom for the MLB? Well, here's the thing, Gary. I'm much more of just like a straight up Yankees fan than I am all of baseball. Like, I really don't talked about this before, but like, if you're not a Yankee, I really couldn't give two craps about you. Now, for John Boy purposes, like, I definitely, I mean, like, I pay attention to baseball. Don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, I'm a fan of the rest of MLB, but like, it's Yankees up here, MLB down here. So really, like, anything besides what I need to know and like produce for baseball today, it's all just like pure passion. Like, I love studying up on the Yankees. Like, this is my shit, you know? But if I had to do, let's go, we dropped it. If I had to do this, so we had first and second now, one out. If I had to do this kind of thing for like baseball in general, I'm sure it'd get a little fatiguing. That's where like kind of would feel like a job. But like with the Yankees, man, I mean, like even doing this right now, I mean, I'm technically, if I wasn't doing this, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching a Yankee game, talking out loud, yapping. So hopefully that answered your question. I'm not sure. Rizzo got a hit. They didn't give him a hit on that, did they? Nah.
Right there, hit him in his glove and then popped out. Right there, you just make the catch, get the out at second.
Big G still got 5 bombs. Doesn't he not doing bad at all? Yeah, no. Zach, 100%. No, Giancarlo's been good. I don't think that guy was saying he's been bad. He does just got to keep it up, though. Which, you know, still to be determined if he's going to finish with a good season. But yeah, so far so good for Stanton. Dan hates the National League. You're damn right, bro. You're damn right, John. That's where I wish I could go back 100 years. Because I already kind of act that way, where like the National League is not even a thing to me. Like, I don't really check their standings. I don't check their league leaders. I don't care. Like, that's why, like, I remember back in 2017, it was a big, like, Marlins fans trying to make a big deal when Giancarlo Stanton, who obviously was the Marlins at the time, like, overtook Judge for the leading all of baseball in home runs. I was like, I don't give a shit. He still leads the American League by 10. Like, I am very much an old-fashioned baseball fan in that sense, where like all that matters to me is the American League, which is why, yo, like, I wish there wasn't as much interleague play. I'd be good with no interleague play. I miss. That's another thing I don't love as much as, especially when I initially was cool with it. I miss the old schedule where it was less balanced, where like you played your in-division teams like 18 times a year. Like, I think we were way better off of that. Good take, Lapes. And I get why they do it, like marketability reasons, you know. Having the Yankees play the Dodgers in June, and you know, Shohei versus Judge. you want to have that happen. But it'd be so much more dope if they met up in the World Series for the first time rather than a regular season series in June as Gleyber goes down on strikes. 0 for 2. Come on, Glabes. Let's go for Dukes. Don't check Ohtani. Not like, nah. Not like on my own time. No, not really. No, I'm aware of what's going on. Like again, like I am still a baseball fan, but more so in terms of like, it's not like I don't check what's going on. It's like I'll never be like say again, like Judge is leading the league in home runs. Like all I care about is that he's leading the American League. Like I don't care what's going on in the National League. I don't put it like this. Like I don't really ever compare AL to NL. It's its own separate thing to me, like it was back in the old days. Let me refresh my shit. Let's go for Dukes. Look at that. That shit looks good. Probably costs like $30 though.
Ooh. That looks good, huh?
Ball up. What's this guy's pitch count out?
It's a good variety.
75 pitches already for this dude. Holy shit. Holy crap, chat. Clark's thing got messed up again. Let's go over Duke.
Starting to get a good feel for the slider.
Ball low.
You're right. Went back to the slider.
Judge at second, Rizzo at first. 2 down, bottom of the third. Yankees have a 2-0 lead, courtesy of Aaron Judge's first inning home run.
Got this feedback up. Let's go over Duke. Good eye. Dude, he is really missing, man. Holy crap. All right, bases juiced. Bro, Waldo's got to be real careful here. There's a good chance you could just walk in a run. I mean, especially with the fastball, he's not close. He ain't close. Dan, what was the Yankees' record last season? 82-80. Oh, at this time last season, they got off to a decent start. They were, I think they were probably like 4 or 5, maybe 6 games over 500 at this point. Which, like, they were playing fine up until Judge got hurt. Fine in terms of, like, they were a playoff team, and then Judge got hurt. When Judge went down in L.A., they were 11 games over 500. Bases loaded for Waldo, hell yeah. Sit breaking ball. In terms of pitches in the zone, probably Moon missed. But even that breaking ball, that was 1-1. It seems like, especially the last couple innings, he was down up in the first with the fastball a little bit, but so far, the last couple innings, the fastball, he's not close with. Ooh. Yeah, so that was a curveball. That's got drop. It's got good movement. Like, that pitch he struck Stanton out on, that shit was nasty. 1-2 now. He might go fastball here, because he's got a little bit to play with.
I think it's going to be off speed. I don't think he has any confidence whatsoever with a fastball. If he does paint one...
Let's go, Waldo. Come on. Good eye. Yep, fastball there. Yeah, he ain't coming close to that fastball. 2-2.
Not helped by his defense in this inning. The E3 on the Rizzo.
The tight pants have really made a comeback in baseball. Good eye. That's a good take by Waldo. Yep. All right. Runners will be going. 3-2 count. 2 outs. I mean, he's definitely throwing a breaking ball here. If I'm Waldo, you got to be sitting breaking ball, right? Here we go. Yep. Attaboy, way to fight.
Went to the slider.
Yeah, he has no clue. He's going to walk in and run if he throws a fastball.
Yeah, so he's probably going to go breaking ball again.
Speed here and hope he hangs it.
And you see the numbers for Cabrera with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, like that's phenomenal. 409 average, runners in scoring position. Forget about it. Let's go, Waldo. Come on. Be smart. I imagine breaking ball again.
Another 3-2.
Ooh, hung that a little bit, but fouled it away. What a fight, Waldo. Probably going to do the same shit. And if he goes to a fastball, it feels like it could be like an automatic RBI walk. But, hey, Waldo's fouling off the breaking ball, so maybe he does go to the fastball.
Won't dare throw anything other than the slider here.
That's it. If he does, just don't swing out of his zone with the fastball.
Another 3-2. That is
fly ball to center. Oh, that could... Nah.
doesn't need to make a play.
All right.
Instead,
Mark's out of trouble.
who makes the catch to end the threat.
All right, bases loaded for the second straight inning. We do not cash in. A lot of game left. Got to add more runs. But for now, 2-0 lead going into the fourth. Alrighty. How we feeling, guys? Dan, what's the score? I can't see the box score because I'm on my phone. I'm almost blind. It's 2-0 Yankees. Just the Judge 2-run shot still. The difference in the game. They should have 6 on the scoreboard. Yeah, ideally at least a couple more. Leaving a small village on base. I will say, as much as this guy is struggling, he's probably still a really tough at bat. I mean, that right there for Waldo, like, those breaking balls, I mean, they are moving nice. And that he can actually somewhat locate. He's probably done, though, after that, right? I mean, shit. How many pitches is he at now? He's 85 pitch. I mean, they've been having the bullpen up a couple times now, so he's probably, I feel like Boyle's probably done. Yep, exactly, JK. Still winning, so it definitely could be worse, for sure. Soto trade was good for the Yankees and Padres. Padres playing well. Yeah, Padres doing good. And Michael King, I'm pretty sure his last couple starts have been, like, really, really good. Only NL team I fuck with is whatever team Bryce Harper is on. Yeah, I remember being a freshman in high school playing ball and hearing about the senior from upstate hitting 500-foot bombs. He was a legend. Yeah, man. The closest we will ever have in baseball to, like, the hype like around LeBron when he entered the league was Bryce Harper. I remember that shit. I was in elementary school. My dad got me a interleague ball signed by Mo Rivera back in the day. Oh, nice. So I don't want it to go away for selfish reasons, LOL. But aside from that, I feel you. It's a bit much interleague. Yeah, I totally get you, Gary. And that's dope. You got a Mo sign ball. I'm really enjoying this, bro. Such an awesome way to listen to the game. You're doing awesome. Thanks so much, bro. I really appreciate that, Old World New York. Thank you, man. We are working the pitch count, though. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah, for sure. And we're winning, man. Like, we're up 2-0. So no matter what, like, I'm not going to be tweaking over not capitalizing with the bases loaded. And I feel like he's probably done, man. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Boyle is probably out after that. Oh, shit. King did struggle last night. My mistake. Oh, well, at least the at-bats have been looking good. They have been looking pretty good. World Series prediction? Okay. I got you, Dirk. I'll go generic and cliche as hell. Yankees, Dodgers. But the Dodgers, man, how about them? They ain't doing too hot. At least in terms of expectations. Subway Series is cool, though. It is, Glenn. It is cool. And listen, I know it's unrealistic to think, like, interleague play would ever just, like, go away. I wish it was a little less frequent, though. Mostly because the frequency of it with the New Balance schedule has led to less in-division games. And I feel like that's way more important than interleague matchups. At least most of them. Like, maybe if you just had a couple, like, if you just had, like, Yankees, Dodgers, and, like, Yankees, Mets, like, that would even be a lot better for me. But don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm, like, losing sleep over. Just a thought.
A 2-1.
Let's go, Clark.
It's 3-1.
Uh-oh, chap. Getting hungry. Getting hungry. Ball blue. 3-2.
Whips the outside corner. 3-2.
This feed paused.
Is that sinker up? Good movement on that two-seamer. Good frame by Wells.
Well, you talked about it, Jeff. The last 2 innings, Yankees have loaded the bases, been unable to cash in.
Let me last out Waldo.
At some point, you want to get a little more.
You are so Wells then top.
Not of the hanging around. We know the strength of
It's good for us. There aren't as many division games, though. Our division is so hard. Yeah.
Clark Smith's doing out there. If they get a runner on,
I don't even look at it that way, though, but you're not wrong.
It's a tie ball game. And
I like when we only had a couple interleague games and played the Orioles, Blue Jays, and Red Sox 20 times. That's exactly what I'm saying, Yankees Finest. I'm with you. You'd play your division 18 times. It's like, yo, we haven't even played the Red Sox yet. And we're not that deep into the season, but like I'm not even sure when that's going to be. Good evening, all. Time for DoorDash credit to be cashed in, Dan. Actually, Michael, I used that already the other day when I DoorDashed the coffee. Dan got the munchies. Not yet, John. Not yet. That I do not partake in until the very end of the day, around 12 o'clock. And then I'll get the munchies. Dodgers have one of the best offenses so far, but they're 25th in ERA. Nuts. When's Yamamoto pitch again? Isn't he going, like, what is it, like every Friday I think he's pitching? The Mets roughed him up a little bit to start out last time against him, but he ended up pitching okay. He went like 6 innings. Yeah, 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. So, but 4.5 ERA so far for Yamamoto. I don't know if it's like their bullpen or their starting rotation been the issue, but like as far as I'm aware, like Tyler Glasnow has really been the only guy that has been like really lights out for him. Yankees, Red Sox. Oh, it's June, really, SP. So like that's a little weird. Like the Yankees and Red Sox don't play till June. Now in this year's case, it doesn't really matter. So, I mean, Red Sox stink, so it's not that big a deal, anyways. But you hear the Blake Snell news? Yeah, Umar. Yep. Blake Snell to the IL with a like pectoral strain, or no, not a pectoral strain. It's a whatever it was. But yeah, 3 starts, not good at all at the Giants. And then today he lands in the IL. He was supposed to pitch today too. Good shit, Clark.
There's a strike, 3-2.
I get the munchies every day. Watch this at work. Hey, let's go, Chris. Nothing wrong with that. Yo, I mean, watching baseball or just any sort of sporting event, like it definitely goes better with a good ass dinner. But like,
Ball 4.
as Clark walks Rooker. I think it's better though after a Yankees. Like, if I can hold off until the end of a game and the Yankees won, then I'm really chilling, yo. 09 series feels like Dan's lifetime ago. Need another one this season, bro. For real, man. For real. In the general scheme of things, like in Yankee land, it is a long time ago. But I also get annoyed when like opposing teams would be like, "You haven't won the World Series since 09." It's like, okay, we can say that's a long time, and it is. It's not like a quick amount of. It's not like a short time span. But like when other teams to say shit about that, it's like, bro, 09 wasn't that long ago.
Such an interesting perspective on the early season.
And I am a 27 rings kind of guy. You bet your ass. When the Yankees do win the World Series again, bro, I'll be saying 28 every day, bro. Because, like, well, okay, you can't live in the past, all this and that, whatever. I will live in the past. I have no problem saying 27 rings. But if you want to go by that logic, fine, whatever. Once they do finally get 28, like, that's that. They have 28. Like, it's back. It's not like you say, like, oh, living in the past. It's like, if we win this year, it's like, bro, we just won this year. Plus, we have 27 in our past. Like, we are the greatest fucking organization of all time. Like, I cannot wait till 28 is actually a thing. Which, like, we've been saying every year, man. Like 28. It's going to be so weird when when it does happen, they have 28, and it's like, then we'll be saying chase for 29. It's like, we've been saying chase for 28, bro, like, my whole life, I feel like.
And that's the way Schmidt approached his early season struggles last year.
Yeah, and you can even see
Go, Clark.
this year when he just dominates a game.
Nice. Yo, did you go? No.
And then he has instances, say, okay, the first inning, the first 2 outs, he gets quickly. And
Anyone ever hung out with a player in the past, had a few drinks with Piazza? Nice. In L.A. He was in a place I was a chef at, wanted to chat some. Only for John Boy stuff, Dirk. But, like, never like, on my own. Nice pitch, dude. What a crazy sinker that was. Holy shit. You see that shit come back in? Wow. It's do or die for Boone and Cashman this year. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Matt, I remember your name. I don't think so. I've said that in past years. I said that last year. I said if the Yankees don't make the playoffs, I think Boone gets fired. Nah. And, yo, like, to their credit, like, especially Cashman. Like, Cashman did the right shit for the most part this offseason. Like, I can't really even get on him. I mean, sure, would I have liked a little bit more? Yes. But I'm not going to even complain about that until I see what they do with the deadline, which, again, I have them making some moves, for sure. And then Boone, I think, has been great this season, man. And in general, I am definitely more, like, pro-Boone than most. But, like, I don't feel like people could have too much of an issue with the way Boone's been this year, especially. I mean, I think his bullpen management has been pretty spot on. And then, like, yo, with the lineup consistency, like, what do you have really to complain about? Dan, how do you feel about Judge tonight? Nicholas, you know how I'm feeling about Judge tonight, bro. Great. What do you think we'll do at the deadline? Upgrade the bullpen, plus we'll see what the state of the offense is. Really depends on how Rizzo and Gleyber is doing. But definitely upgrade the bullpen, both with major moves plus some supplemental moves to get us by until then. And then some sort of offensive upgrade. I had somebody mention today, like, the Yankees still need a starter. I really don't see that. I thought a couple weeks ago I did for sure. But so far, the way they're looking, and then getting Cole back, I've said this before, but this is the one instance where I'm actually cool with the notion of, like, oh, getting this player back from injury is the equivalent of, like, making a trade. And that usually bothers me because it's almost like a cop-out of actually having to go out and make a deal. But, I mean, yo, you're getting Garrett Cole back. I mean, what organization that is making a move for a starter at the deadline is getting a bigger upgrade to the rotation than Garrett Cole. None of them. So, in that case, I'm actually cool with that logic, that getting Cole back is like a trade acquisition. But yeah, on top of that, upgrade the bullpen for sure. That's probably priority number one. And then we'll see where the offense is at. The offense will definitely be 100% better than it is now. I mean, Judge getting hot alone answers that question. But I do think it's possible that they make some sort of offensive addition. I don't know who that is just yet, though. So you think this Boone change this season with the stable, etc., has to do with analytics being shut down this season? I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. I think in part it has to do with Judge being in the Yankees' ear. Finally, we know he had a large influence on maybe not so much the moves, but yeah, like their philosophy and how they go about things. I think Judge plays a big part in that. Which, sure, I guess you could say that's like anti-analytics, but until we find out exactly about like the results with this, remember they were doing the audit. The Yankees were like had an outside company come in and do an audit. That's like actively going on. That's for the 2024 season. But even with that, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we'll really find out what the difference is, but all I care about is the results. And the results, the most exciting thing is the consistent lineups every day. We need a first baseman and a second baseman. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Glaber's going to hit at some point, for sure. Rizzo, though, the book is still out on him for sure. Getting Dominguez, DJ, and Cole back going to be huge. We're playing this good without them and Judge not hitting. Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, Judge, I agree. Judge is back now, but the fact that we're 16-8, pretty much without him and without Cole, without Glaber, like, it is pretty incredible. All right, so the A's go to the bullpen. Michael Kelly, 2-0, 2.31 ERA.
Kelly into the game for a really good A's pen. He will face Austin Wells. 0 for his last 23.
Let's go, Wells.
His last 2 plate appearances.
Oh, Wells is bunting. Oh, against the shift, and it's a beauty. Nice, Wells. Attaboy. Sweet. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hey, we'll take it. See, that's really... When Soto did it the other day, I was like, all right, come on. But when you're struggling the way Wells is, what else are you going to do? Hey, maybe that gets him going. Who knows? I mean, that's Wells' first hit since who knows when, man. Good for him. That was a good bunt. That was a good bunt. Now we got Top, and now Volpe's bunting. Foul the way. All right. Do I think Judge's struggles has to do with the addition of Soto? No. Nope. Appreciate the question, but nah. I think it almost has entirely to do with not the actual injury he suffered in spring training, but the injury leading to a lack of spring at-bats. Heads up! Oh my god, bro. Keep that shit down. Throw a Brent Rooker's head next time, Clark. Just kidding. There's a breaking ball, but still. Keep that shit away from Volpe's head. Dan, do you watch the Rangers? No, I don't, but I'm rooting for them. I'll watch, like, if they're on, I might, like, just... Like, I know they're in the playoffs and shit. I might, like, just throw them on in the background. And I'm definitely rooting for them. They're in my heart. And if they end up going, like, the Stanley Cup or whatever, I probably will, like, voluntarily turn them on, but... Nice ball to right field. Get down. Nice. Oh, it's past him. Damn. What does Butler want? So no, that's going to score Wells. Let's go. Hell yes. Let's go. Nice. Fuck yeah. Is that an RBI triple? Fuck yes, chat. Let's go. Hell yes. Sweet. RBI triple for Volt. Which, no matter what, that was getting down for a hit. But Lawrence Butler playing a little bit of a Juan Soto ball out there. No disrespect. Let's let that shit go by, and what do you know? RBI triple for Volpe. Huge. Huge for Volpe. That's now his second hit of the night. Gets him a triple. And 3-0 lead for the Yankees, which, hey, we're already better off than we were yesterday in terms of consistent offense. We are now scoring in multiple innings. How about that, chat? Sometimes you get what you wish for. Cool. All right, good shit, Volt. Let me get this up on. Now we got Soto up, runner on third, so we should get this runner. Get this running as well. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. That's good shit.
3-0 Yankee lead. Infield in.
Anthony, come on, Soto. Heads up. Anthony Volpe, RBI triple.
So Wells bunt starts it. Volpe smokes
Sweet. Like that. We like that.
The Yankees have a fourth inning run looking for more.
Drilled.
Gonna give him more. Laced into center.
That'll get the run in.
The catch. Here comes Volpe.
Nice. Cool. All right, yo, just like that. 4-0. Just like that. 4-0. That's awesome.
And it's a 4-0 Yankee lead.
Sweet.
Great productive inning.
All right, let me
Capitalizing on some mistakes. The bunt
get this Soto sack fly up as well. 4-0, yo. That's fucking awesome. Hell yes.
Here's Judge.
Boom,
2
boom,
hits
boom. And here's
over
Cap.
tonight, including a 2-run homer.
Let's go, Judge.
That is out. Ball 1.
Cool. 4-0, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Get this up on Yanks Ave 2. Drilled center field. Oh, man. That stays up. But he continues to hit the ball hard, dude. Continues to hit the ball hard. I don't want to be like overly obnoxious and complain Judge or in a claim that Judge is completely back. But
More good contact there.
That was the end of the
Yeah, that's right.
A's did.
all right. Let me get the Soto thing up still. I just had to post the Volpe triple to Facebook.
You have another good at bat from Judge, though. Stacking them on
Yep.
top of each
Hard
other
hit again.
yesterday into
Let's go, Stanton.
There's strike 1 to Stanton.
4-0 Yankees. We will take that any day of the week, chat. Any day of the freaking week. 400 people in here. Let's go. Drop a like, please.
Anthony Volpe. An RBI triple
Cool.
here in this fourth.
All right, let's go. You ever been or ever buy the $1,000 seats at Yankee Stadium behind home plate? I sat really good. A-Rod's last game, I shelled out like $400 for my ticket in 2016. That's the best seats I ever got. You got great energy and enthusiasm. Enjoying the streams and highlight vids. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Triple to right field, Yankee Stadium, the rarest hit in baseball. Yeah.
The 2-1.
Send this guy out the game, Stanton.
Weekly, just past the
As you say that, ooh, a Stanton infield single now. Hey, he actually got down the line pretty decent there. He actually kind of ran a little bit. Good for you, Giancarlo.
4-0 as we head to the 5th.
Word. All right, got the Soto sack fly up on IG, which, by the way, for anybody in here that's like not following Yanks Ave on Instagram and Facebook, you might enjoy it if you do. Because like all these highlights get posted. I do like pre and post games, which, you know, they go on YouTube as well, like these pre games, but like these every single game, do a pregame, do a post game, all the highlights go up there. So if you're not following Yanks Ave on Instagram and Facebook, you might want to. All right, so we are on to, what was that, bottom 4? Are we on to the 5th already? Yeah. Word. Yo, bet. All right, the 5th inning. Clark's cruising. Sweet. Clark entering the 5th with 74 pitches, so pretty decent shape there. I mean, with him, it's more so a matter of the third time through the order, but at the very least, set up well to get through the 5th here, and then maybe they start him in the 6th. We'll see. Let's see where they're at in the A's lineup. Okay, so here's the thing. He has the bottom 3rd right now. Butler, Langoliers, Allen, 7, 8, 9, and then it's top. So let's say he gets through this inning 1, 2, 3. Do the Yankees put him back out for the 6th against what'll be the top of the lineup? Noda, Nevin, Blade. If there's a team you wanted to like work through this issue with, it is the Oakland A's offense. So that's something to keep your eyes peeled to. Hey Dan, follow you on Instagram. I do content there as well as YouTube. I don't do Facebook though. I appreciate you, Robbie. Facebook, it's like automatically post to from Instagram to Facebook. At least for the pictures. You should do videos too. Now you gotta manually do the videos when you post them, but don't underestimate Facebook though, bro. Facebook's legit. Hey, what up, Austin? How you doing, man? Just got off work and I see your offense is coming along. Yep. Judge 2-run shot in the 1st, and then a Volpe RBI triple just now, and then Soto sack fly. Looking good. Looking good. Nice. Oh, that's Wells. Oh, I see. I thought you meant today the Yankees had 8 balls, 95 plus. But cool, yeah. Wells, 8 balls, hit 95 mile an hour plus, 0 for 8. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wells, while I won't attribute all his struggles to just some bad luck, he definitely has had bad luck. Because like you just said, hit the ball hard and it's not finding ground. But yo, got a nice hit there. Had a walk in the 1st. So far, a pretty good day. Dan, do you use MySpace or too young? Yeah, a little bit too young. I don't even know if MySpace is still a thing, that. It would be nice if we could get through the 6. It definitely would be nice nicking around. It would be nice. I just am curious about the third time through, which now there's a leadoff single. So that even lessens the chance of that, but this is what the Yankees need to do every game against this team. No more close games, yeah. Just make sure you win today, and then tomorrow, too, it's really big. Rays bullpen blew a 4-run lead, really? Yeah, their bullpen is not great. Dan, the announcer, said statistically Wells is the unluckiest hitter in the league based off a hard hit ball, so still feel good about him. Yep, and I guess that's what Chris was responding to. Let's see if they can turn 2. Volpe gathers it up over to first for 2. Got him. Nice. That's huge. Okay, sweet. So now Clark has 2 outs into the 5th at 77 pitches. Yeah, so the Yankees, I feel like definitely will start him out of the 6th, and hopefully he can finish. Judge getting locked in now. Hell yeah, Willie. It was only a matter of time, bro. It was only a matter of time. Yep, just what the doctor ordered. Cool. All right.
Here's Nick Allen. Strike 1.
Let's go, Clark. Popped them up. Sweet. That's amazing. All right. Dude, this is really exciting stuff. Clark is a guarantee now to start the 6th. There's no way he doesn't. Can he get through 6 innings, which would mean pitching well against the third time through the order, which the third time through the order is due off of the A's next inning. So that'll be exciting to see, which I think he can. I just hope the Yankees don't have too short a leash with him. I mean, it's a 4-run lead. Like, give him a... I feel like he pretty much has to not allow a base runner for them not to take him out. Which, most of the time I understand, but like right now, yo, like... I say, even if he allows like a hit, let him try to work through it. Let him try to work through it. If he really gets into like, if he starts to unravel, then okay. Definitely have somebody ready, but hopefully he gets through the 6th. That'd be awesome. That'd be his first time completing 6 innings this season, I believe. Yankees Avenue is a fan page, right? Yep. Yep, PLH. Dan, you familiar with Fireside Yankees? Their channel is cool too. Oh, hell yeah. Fireside's awesome. I don't know everybody over there, but like I know like Ryan Garcia is fucking, I mean, he's... I don't know really anybody who knows Yankee baseball better than that kid. He's dope. And I've met him. I've actually met Ryan at Yankee Stadium a couple times. Or maybe just once. But you know, Fireside's dope. What's his pitch count? 78, I believe? 79? Now with Boone, he will pull him after 1 hit. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I ain't going to question Boone too much because, I mean, again, like Boone's bullpen management has been pretty damn good this season. And a lot of times it's good. But in this case, I would say, like, really try to get Clark through 6. And even if he allows, like, 1 base runner, like, let him have some run. That's the extent of it, though. Like, don't let him, load the bases and try to have him push through it. I'm saying, like, maybe if he allows 1 base runner, whatever. Let me fix... I wish this would stop doing this. Oh, I see why that's happening. 1 sec, chat. Let me get that back up here. Pitching line. Let's go, Riz. All right, so we got what is it? Riz, Torres, Verdugo. Let me get the Clark line back up here. So I know why it pushes down. See this part right here? Every time like somebody does something, it adds to the hit description column, and that pushes this down just a little bit. Get out, Bull! Okay, this is fucking huge, chat. Oh my god, let me just kill that for a second. Let's go! Oh, that is huge. Monumentally huge. I ain't gonna proclaim Rizzo is back, but 2 straight games with a home run. Do not undersell how important that is. Wow. That is exciting stuff. Huge. Fuck yes, Rizzo. Wow. And he kind of crushed that one, too. I gotta watch that back. I kind of missed it live. Oh, that's huge. Hell yes. I want to see the replay of this shit. Hell yeah, Riz. Attaboy. That's good stuff, man. That's, like, honestly as exciting as Judge, if not more exciting than Judge, getting hot. Because Judge, you knew was going to get hot. I mean, anybody who doubted that was, with all due respect, kind of a fool. But Rizzo, man, like, you don't know. You don't know, but 2 straight games with a home run. That is a promising sign, folks. Nice. That was a bomb, bro. That was a good swing. That wasn't even like a horrible pitch, really. Let's see. Yeah, kind of a slider that came back in over the plate, but still in the outer edge-ish. And he went out and got it, and he crushed that shit. Hits his second home run in 2 days. The Yankee offense is heating up. And, bro, I don't even want to hear nothing about, oh, it's the Oakland A's. Like, the A's pitching staff is not like, oh, it's just the Oakland A's. Like, the A's pitching staff, their bullpen is one of the best in baseball so far. And they've thrown out some pretty respectable starters. I mean, outside of today, but his stuff was great. Obviously, location not. But, what's so, like, Oakland A's about the A's is more so their lineup rather than their pitching staff. So that's good. Good signs today, man. Really good signs today. Second home run in 2 days. Fuck yes.
3-1 on Verdugo.
Let's go, Verdugos. Yeah, Verdugo, 2 walks. So what's his OBP at? It was 347 entering tonight.
First time he's homered in consecutive games since May 19th and 20th.
Wait a second.
Last year at the Reds. As Verdugo fouls one off his foot.
Why are his stats? Is his stats not updating? Because it was 347 entering tonight, was it not? Yeah, and he has 2 walks. I think ESPN scorebug's a little bit off.
Remember that predates the collision against the Padres and the subsequent post-concussion.
I'll put the Clark thing back up in the top of the 6th.
Yeah.
No name that Yankee yet, right? Yeah, no name that Yankee. No name that Yankee just yet. I didn't really see Gleyber's at bat because I was too busy. What did Gleyber even do? Not a strikeout, I see. I would love to have Mason in pinstripes. Me too, though. Me too, Austin, but, like, he ain't getting traded anytime soon. Best channel for Yankee highlights. Thank you, Elijah. I appreciate that, bro. A Yankees bet? Yeah, I got a Yankees bet, bro. I know, bro thinks he's on the team. Maybe I do. Maybe I do think I'm on the team, okay? Dude, I got Yankee. Yeah, no, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I ain't gonna shy away from it. I mean, I can't even... I'm not even saying you're being a punk about it, but I will say it's like... My feed pause. I mean, bro, I come on YouTube and I do Yankees watch parties. If that didn't give it away that I don't have a life, I don't know what else will. Whether it's the Yankee bed, the flag, everything else all over.
You don't need to stick around the dugout. These guys stick around the dugout all the time.
But I know you. We've known each other.
Let's go, Waldo.
You're a pom-pom guy. You're in the mix. Oh, I'll root.
So 5-0 Yankees now, too. Didn't really pay attention to the score side of things. That's dope.
You love to be in the mix with your
0-1. Just making sure my ESPN scorebug is pretty much timed up. Like, I have 0-1, 0-1. That was called a strike, and then just populates to 0-2 words. So, I mean, nice to see that synced up. Not all the time, is it? I mean, it's usually pretty close, but...
Jimenez up in the bullpen for the A's. Yeah,
come on, Vipin.
Goes on inside the bullpen now.
Ripped foul. Doing an essay right now. What's up, fellas? Hey, what up, McNugget man? How you doing, bro? Yo, McNugget man, you like really set the Yankees pitching staff into like, you gave him some good momentum. I feel like ever since that you predicted Nestor's good start against Miami, they've been on a really good run. I mean, in general, they've been on a good run, but good to see you, anyways, man. And what's your essay about? I hope you're dude. Hope you're not gonna ask for any advice. That's definitely not my forte. But good luck, dude. I was being serious, not disrespectful. You're awesome. We appreciate it. Yeah, no, I didn't want to make it seem like... I knew you weren't being a punk. I'm calling you out. You were calling me out, though. Your name fits. Bro, you got my dream job. LOL. Oh, John Boy. Yeah, John Boy is fucking... Dude, I'm grateful for John Boy every single day. Every single day. All right, let me turn this one down. I don't want to have multiple...
Rizzo just put their 5th run on the board with a solo shot.
Oh, yo, this is a sign of clubhouse chemistry right here.
Rossler's got sunflower seeds.
Juan Soto pouring, who they say, Matt Rossler? Dumping sunflower seeds in that guy's back. That's dope. All right. Don't sweat it, Dan. You could be a Met. That would not be ideal. Bro, my life, honestly, even just that would be so different. That's something I really lucked into is the fact that, like, I am a Yankees fan. And from the standpoint of being a Yankees fan in itself, I lucked into. But also just, like, doing this shit. Like, imagine I was a Kansas City Royals fan who was doing, like, Royals Avenue. Dan, we lit a fire under Riz. I guess so, bro. I guess so, Brett. Whatever it is, I'm happy about it. Whatever the reason is, man, I mean, that's those 2 homers. Like I said, that's honestly more exciting than Judge, because Judge I knew would get going. Rizzo, though, Not so sure. But 2 homers, 2 days. That's dope. Definitely a bachelor pad, Dan. My wife wouldn't allow any Yankee stuff around my house. Sad, I know. Oh, that is tough. Do you not anything? Bro, I already have, like, the aspirations of, like, whenever I do get married long way into the future, like, I'm going to have my man cave, and I'm going to be in there all the time. But, I won't be in this crib too much longer. Moving back into the boat, I believe June 1st, I will be back. Don't have a crib just yet. I'm waiting for the new batch. Beginning of the month, there's always new apartments listed. And then, yeah, June 1st, probably going to be back in Hoboken. But it'll look pretty similar to this room. I'm going to bring all my crap. Who is the old dude talking to Cole and Rizzo? Not sure. Not sure. Can you clip the Soto Sunflowers? That'll be on, like, Talking Yanks MS. That's something more so like they would probably post. Why are people writing essays? What are people writing essays on nowadays? Probably Google Docs, right? Right, McNugget Man? I mean, like, there is still, like, Microsoft Word and shit, but I feel like people just go with Google Docs. How's my week so far? Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Hopefully on our way to 2 wins in a row right now. And they won on Sunday, so that would be a 3-1 week. Love the instant IG updates. Somebody coming close to being on point like that. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Trevor Bauer would be loved by a team having this much fun. I'll take a Cy Young caliber pitcher for the league minimum. Foreign pitchers say they got better listening to Trev. Hey, yo, it's not even that, man. I don't even doubt Trevor Bauer's ability. But, like, bro, sexual assault crap aside, I'm not even going to get into that because this was a conversation before that was all a thing. Like, Bauer is kind of like, he always was regarded as a clubhouse cancer. And I don't think right after getting rid of Donaldson, Chapman, Herman, I think he's going to welcome back in that sort of a risk with Trevor Bauer. And not to mention the whole, like, sexual assault thing. I mean, like, there's so many, I mean, you see something, it's like, oh, wow, like, he really might be innocent. And then somebody backs it up with, like, some other information. Like, okay, maybe he's not innocent. Like, I don't even get involved. Like, I don't know. I'm not educated enough to know. Like, I don't think really any of us are. But that stuff aside, it's still, it's too risky. What the hell just happened? No. Yeah, okay. Clark obviously back out for, that's another thing. And Bauer says they're cool now, but, like, Cole has yet to comment on it. You're right, Exo said. Bauer and Cole are not boys at all. Dude, Clark's sinker's moving so nice. I still can't get over that sinker back in last inning for strike 3 was awesome. Bauer no-go. This team's chemistry is too good to risk. Exactly, Scott. That's exactly how I feel. And again, that's a conversation. Like, that's my point. Sexual assault stuff aside. Look at that sinker come back in again. Let's go, Clark. Clark's pitch count still in pretty damn good shape. 83 pitches as of right now. Which let me get this. Let me get his line back up here. Which once the bullpen's in, I might just get rid of it because it's gonna keep like getting bigger and bigger and it won't fit. Pitching line. Oh, I plunked him. Damn it.
Noda caught a piece of Noda, and he is on to lead off the 6th.
All right, let Clark finish this, or at least try to finish it. Not against having somebody up. I'm sure they will have somebody up.
They wanted to check on it and keep going.
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, work. I mean, as of right now, Clark's already down at 252.
Clips him right in the back knee.
1 sec, yo. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet. Good. Should be good. That'll do. Yep, right now Clark at 84 pitches, 2.52 ERA.
Tyler Nevin.
And what's exciting about Clark so far this year, man, it's not even just like, because going into the year is, okay, is Clark going to have, are we going to see a full year from Clark of the pitcher he was from like mid-May, June-ish, the rest of the way, 2023. Which so far, not only is he doing that, he's been better, man. I mean, I'm not going to like assume he's going to keep a 2.5 ERA pace, but even going into tonight, his ERA was 3.15. Like, that's already a substantial leap over what he was, even once he figured things out towards like the middle, end of the year, last year. So, he's progressing. You can't make it up, man. I mean, third time through, bro. Third time through, and before you know it, it's second and third. Which, if that's the way it is with Clark, like, not even the worst thing in the world. I mean, he's your 5-starter. When you have Cole, Clark's your 5-starter. If he's only like a 5-inning guy that pitches maybe an out or two into the 6th, like for your number 5 guy with good run prevention, I mean, that's not bad at all. Do they have somebody warming up, though? And here's a look at the bullpen. Again, pretty much everybody available. Maybe not Ron. But we don't really need Ron with everybody else ready to go. Clay, good to go. Hamilton, good to go. It says right now, I mean, we're not going to need him. It's not a safe situation, but everybody is pretty much good to go. I wonder if Clark's even pressing a little bit because it's like, okay, third time through, I gotta get through this and make a point. Maybe I did jinx it, Zach. I'm not sure. Weaver, this does feel like a Weaver game for sure, Luann. Oh, is Weaver warming up? That would make sense. Somebody just said, wow, I hope it's not a 3-run bomb. Grounded foul. You saw Weaver warming up, Luann? Is that what we're saying? I think we see Weaver first. That would make sense, Brett, for sure. Okay, I think Bauer deserves a shot too, but chilling comparing him to Jack. Yo, what did I just walk into? Who's comparing Bauer to Jackie Robinson? Oh, I see. Zach said Yankees ownership would be on Branch Rickey type shit if they signed Bauer, then went and dominated the playoffs. You know what, Zach? That's actually that's a funny comment by you. And I mean that sincerely. I don't necessarily agree, but Yankees would be on some Branch Rickey type shit if they signed Bauer. That's good stuff, man. I just disagree. Jackie Robinson, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, I don't think we're on the same wavelength there, bro. If Clark gives up just one run, that's not the end of the world. Nah, definitely not. I mean, no matter what, he's already clinched a good start. It's just, this was more so about like, hey, let's go. And hey, props to the Yankees. They are letting him, at least so far, work through this. It would mostly just be like a cherry on top to Clark's start. It's like, okay, he pitched well, and he got through the third time in the order. Which he still could. And even in the end, I mean, he really just did one double. He hit the guy, the first batter was hit by pitch. And then the second at bat, that was like a nice hard double. That was legit. But, Big AB here at Brent Rooker. He's walked twice. How many walks does Clark have so far? Just those 2. So his only 2 walks are against Rooker. 91 pitches. Dude, a 5-0 lead, that's nice. Now that can change very quickly, so I ain't going to get comfortable, but good to have a game like this. Not necessarily a blowout by any means, but comfortable.
As soon as he gets on that rubber, he's ready to go. He's not a guy that sits on the rubber and takes the sign and pauses for a little bit.
Oh!
Slam deep to left field, and it's a new ball game.
Jesus, man. Fuck. Well, spoke too soon. Not comfortable anymore. I mean, bro, you can't make it up with Clark, dude. Like, third time through the order, 2 runners on, and then a 3-run fucking nuke. Forget about it. That's just who he is, man. Third time through. They try to let him get through it. Don't blame him. Against the Oakland A's, and now we got a ball game. Which makes going to Luke Weaver here a little more concerning. Although Weaver has looked good as of late. That sucks, though. That fucking sucks. All right, well, that's a wrap on Clark Schmidt's day. Finishes 5 1/3, 4 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Hey, still a really good outing, or a good outing, but not as good as it could have been. Drop some letter gaze in the chat. Looks like Luke Weaver's coming in. I'll go. I mean, he was headed towards an A performance. Now we're looking at a B. I'll give him a B. Let me know in the chat. BRB, gonna take a leak while Weaver gets warm. B for me.
Now it's time for Who Can It Be? We're gonna show you the childhood photo of a big league star. Can you guess who it is? The answer is Austin Riley. Now it's time for
return to prime next Wednesday, May 1st, to take on the Baltimore Orioles. Watch as Aaron Judge and the Bronx Bombers go head-to-head with Gunnar Henderson and the Orioles. Don't miss a minute of the Yankees, only on Prime. Mark Schmidt, tremendous through 5 innings. Jeff, you talked about the struggles, third time through the order. And
Toilet's still clogged, yo, so I just
two-strike count.
further contributed to the whirlpool in there. I'll unclog it after the game, but I ain't get my hands dirty in the middle of the 6th inning. Especially in what is now a 2-run game. I'm not unclogging toilets in a 2-run game. Maybe if it was still 5-0, but not. I mean, come on. I got a ball game here.
Just wasn't in far enough.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crushed. Rooker's one of the few ace hitters that's actually kind of a baller. Even with a slow start. He was good last year.
Big 3-run homer.
He's good.
Now
Let's go, Weave.
Jeff, you think maybe that third time through the order that, you know,
It's crazy, bro. Third time through.
Maybe it's a mental hurdle for Clark as well.
What the hell? Why is MLB trying to make me buy an account all of a sudden on MLB TV? What the hell's going on?
You have to understand that, you know, some of these hitters are going to go up looking for certain pitches.
Oh, now they're making me like sign in again. Yo,
And
what?
that's when you start making adjustment.
Let's go, Weave. 0-2. Attaboy. Yo, 96 from Weave. Let's go. Hell yeah, Weave. Oh, no. See, now we are in serious trouble, folks, because MLB TV is making me, like, re-sign in over here. While my feed just crapped out over here.
Homer. You have a
Maybe I'm good. I don't know.
lead. You had 78 pitches going into this inning, into the 6th inning.
Let's go,
You know,
Weave.
you hit
Still a good start, though, from Clark. Let me see what you guys are saying letter grade-wise.
the dirt.
If I scroll up a little bit.
You give up a fastball.
Do,
the other way for a double. It's just mislocated pitches, and a lot of it is
Where
you
is-
have to tell yourself, hey, I think you should always come to the park as a starter
Let's
when it's your
see.
day.
Where
so
did
you
it go?
don't mention
Oh,
none.
now the chat's following it. Okay, so everybody was around like a B,
Every starter should have
which is
that.
what I was saying too. I see a couple C plus. I think that's a little bit harsh.
It's probably not going to happen.
You guys are asking about if I was pissing in the sink. Nah, I have done that before, but no, I just like I said, I contributed to the already
Yourself through some of
sewer
these
back up in there.
innings and maybe get you set
Word.
and
All right, we're good now. Got my feedback up over here. I didn't even have to sign back in. It's like something to do with the VPN. I think it said like
Come out and say, hey, you know,
they try to Netflix me and be like, you have too many accounts on or some bullshit.
through 5 if that happens.
Oof.
You know, very few guys have that, like a Garrett Cole has the mentality of going out. You know, you look at Verlander.
Do you think Aaron will get to 1,000 career hits and 300 home runs this year? Well, I gotta check the hits. 300 home runs, I definitely feel that way, barring another like freak incident. Knock on wood. Let me see what he's at hits wise. I haven't actually looked into that. It makes sense that he's approaching it.
And it's not
864. Well, he's at 864 now. Let's see. I never really paid attention to like Judge's hit totals
where you're like,
because he walks obviously a lot, so the hit numbers are never like too crazy. He had 177 in 2022. I don't think he'll get to 1,000 this year. No. Oh, now that feed just crapped out. What the hell? Oh, you know, because I never actually refreshed on that, and that's probably why. Let's go, Weave.
you have a guy like Max.
Hey, SP with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, bro. Clay Holmes is elite. You're damn right. SP, you know ball, bro. You know ball. I haven't known you for that long, but I can tell you know ball.
Guys come and, you know,
Thanks again, bro.
have that mental state.
Can you reach the sink? Yeah, I can reach the sink. What you mean I can reach the sink?
Have a day off.
Damn, my girl was wondering how old you are. 23. Nice, Weaver. Let's go. Yo, how about Weaver, man? Weaver's looking good lately, dude. That's fucking dope. I gotta rewind a little bit for YouTube. No, don't go to commercial. When you go to commercial on MLB TV, it like locks in. You can't rewind.
Guys come and
Word. So let me get that for YouTube. Hopefully that's the only home run they hit. Yeah, or just run they score. And let's also tack on the offense, too. What do we got coming up? Who made the last out? Who made the last out? 23. In a good or a bad way, Matt? 23, I'm 27. I feel old as F these days. I mean, bro, me too, man. I feel like no matter how old you are, you just feel old no matter what your age is. I mean, I felt old at 17. I feel old at 23. That was a nice pitch by Weaver, too. I'll tell you, though, I am excited to turn 24. 24 sounds like a dope-ass age. That, to me, feels like official adult, 24. And I know 18 is official adult, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're not like a... Like, you're mid... I can't wait to be, like, mid-20s in a way. Hey, Dan, vibes are going to the stream. Who do you think they use for the save? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Who do you think they use for the save, assuming we're still up? Well, if it's a safe situation, Clay, for sure. Clay's definitely available. Here's another look at the bullpen. Yeah. Basically, everybody's available. So you'll have Clay, you'll have Hamilton. I mean, so we just got through the 6th there. I imagine they might just throw Weaver out there again for the 7th, how good he looked. I mean, they're probably doing that regardless. And then Hamilton for the 8th, Clay for the 9th. But let's score some more runs. Let's score some more runs. You felt old at 17. What? I turned 21 this year. Well, that's kind of my point, though, Sean. It's that, like, no matter what, you kind of just feel like you're old. Enjoy 21, bro. It's a dope age. Which is so funny to say, because, like, everybody says that. Under your box score, tell us who's due up. Oh, dude, why do I always forget that? Yep. Wells, oh, word. Wells on top. Sweet. And, yo, I'm just going to get rid of the pitching line now, because it's just getting all funky. So we'll just go back to the good old box score. Hell yeah. Final score prediction? I think we add a couple more runs. And hell, I'll give the A's one more. Maybe Weaver gives up a bomb after Judge hits another home run. I'll go, I'll go 7-4. 7-4 Yankees. Big inning, no save. I'm down for that, too.
He's from Seattle, and you don't know what he's doing as far as getting ready for the season.
I'm 37. Enjoy your 20s. Build something for yourself and avoid credit cards. I had 3 credit cards, Scott, but they all are paid off. And I keep up with them. But good advice, for sure. For sure. I would say more so just like be smart with credit cards if you're going to have them, but I hear you. I hear you. Will we ever see someone that will be walked intentionally, the bases loaded like Barry Bonds? Closest to that is Miami hitting Acuna because they couldn't get him out. Hold on. Didn't the Angels do that last year, I think? Wasn't that a thing? They intentionally walked like Corey Seager or somebody with the bases loaded in the regular season, I think. I'm going to go as far as to say 7-6. Ooh, that'd be tough. I don't think they score that much. As long as Weaver has a good 7th, I trust. Well, then again, Hamilton's been kind of rough lately, so maybe they score off him. But otherwise, I feel pretty good. 1983 born. I'm a man. I'm 40. Yo. 1983 is. Oh, that is 40 now, huh?
Still has more walks than strikeouts. Point being,
2022. Gotcha. Yep. Seager. We need a 2017, 2019 versus Orioles blowout type game. Hey, that'd be nice. Any sort of win does the job for me. But I hear you. Wells down on strikes. Hey, here we go. Name that Yank. Get ready.
Jeff, you know what that music means. Time for Name That Yankee.
Oh my God. What is this? I ain't getting this, bro.
1,100 runs scored. How about all those different logos?
I have no idea. 2,200 hits, Yankee in 83. A for 8 years. I mean, that's obviously not a Ricky Henderson. What do you guys think? You can spoil it right away. I have no idea. Wait, is that Henderson? No. Because didn't Ricky Henderson have 3,000 hits? Yeah, and he was with the Yankees more than 1 year. No, that can't be Ricky Henderson. Oh, is that the difficulty level? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they did that. So this is a 9 level on the hard scale. No, it can't be Ricky Henderson. What? It said he was just a Yankee in 83, which Ricky was... That was later than that anyways. Yeah, no, Ricky had over 3,000 hits. Nah, that ain't Ricky. Damn, Devin's got a nice arm. 23, Rafe. Rafe, that's like a... Reminds you of Outer Banks. Dan, look up Mike Gundy's interview. Is that what we were talking about yesterday? I will, if so.
It would be of me to look it up. Yeah. Really? All right, so
Bert Campaneris. Is that who it is? Bert Campaneris?
I did, but I admitted to it. Okay. I said, yeah, absolutely. And then one time I had
yep, there you go. Bert Campaneris. Soto, center. Oh, get out, ball. Get out, ball. No. Oh, it's gone. Let's go. Fuck yes. And he lost his glove. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Fuck yes, chat. Let's go. Yo, even just that one run right there is huge. You give up a 3-run bomb and then right away answer back with even just one. They get 6-3 instead of 5-3. That goes a long way. That goes a long way. And sweet. So that's Soto's, what, 5th of the year? What number home run is that for Soto? 5?
Two big home runs from the Yankees tonight. Judge Rizzo and Juan Soto.
Or is that 6? Either way, fuck yeah, let's go. I think that might actually be 6.
Can do when they're all clicking at the same time.
Dude, that was a fucking bomb.
Opposing pitchers.
Holy crap. Sweet. Let me get this up on Yank Sev.
Upstairs.
Home run number 6. Word.
You knew he got it.
Dude, dead center. What? Yeah, for real.
Blasted to center.
Let's go, Cap. Big run there. Big run. Soto getting asked for a curtain call now. Juan Soto goes deep to dead center for good eye, Cap. 6th home run of the year and a 6-3 Yankees lead. Hell yeah. Word. First time Judge and Homer go deep in the same game. That's dope. Let's go. Sweet. 6 for Yanks. Let's go, Cap. Anything you give me here is gravy. Already 2 for 3 in the night. Excuse me. Dear God. No decency by me. Yo, word. That's 3 homers tonight now. Judge, Rizzo, and now Soto. Hell yeah. Dead center field, baby. That shit was crushed. Very good. Let's go, Cap.
The 1-2.
Ripped? Up the short. All good, Cap. All good. All good, Cap. Sweet. So 6-3, yo. I don't know about you guys. That makes me feel a lot better, especially right after they put 3 on the board, and we bounce back with 1. Sweets. Hell yeah. Yep. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Everybody's hyped. I predicted 5 or 6 bombs tonight. Let's go, Zach. And people want to get rid of Cash. Is this our first game this year with 3 homers? Shit, Morgan, it might be. This might be our first game with 3 homers. I mean, I don't know if I would remember it exactly, but it might be. I'll take anything over a shutout. Yeah, I mean, any way they win, whether it's blowout or close like last night, whatever, end up getting the job done. That's all I care about. But home runs are dope, and you guys know I've been asking for home runs for a long time now. Even when the offense was going good, like manufacturing runs, that's cute and all, and it definitely has its place, and you want to be able to do that. But the Yankees have not been going deep enough. But the last couple games is a good sign. I mean, especially today. Yesterday they just had the 1, but Bronx Bombers are back, babies. Looking like it, John. Offense is heating up. This is what you expect from the lineup when you look at it on paper. Home runs randomly all over the lineup sheet. Yep, absolutely, Zach. Absolutely. 100%. Was it off a fastball? I think so, right? I don't know. Yep. 94. 94 up in the zone. 94 up in the zone. Boom. Just barely got over, but Soto knew it. Soto knew it. Everybody getting all hyped. Sweet. All right, yo, 6-3. Again, I imagine Weaver's staying in, as he should. Get us through the 7th, and then you probably just pass it off to Hamilton for the 8th, Clay for the 9th. Hell yeah, let's go, chat. Yeah, Soto, 21 rubies. What do you have entering tonight? These are all updated stats entering the stream. So, yeah, now he's at 21. Wait, no, 22, because he had a sack fly before. Right? Remember, he had a sack fly, so he's, 2 ribbies tonight, right? Yeah, so he's at 22 now. 22 ribbies. Boom. That shit was fucking crushed, yo. I must do another protein shake or something.
Real good swing, just takes it right back up the middle and over the center field wall.
Yo, Chad, what's been your favorite question for you? Favorite moment of the season so far? It can be anything. It could be like when we first swept Houston. It can be that Soto home run, if you whatever it may be. Favorite moment of the season so far? I would say kind of cheating a little bit. My favorite moment, like my peak, honestly might be the comeback against Toronto. But the Astros for sure. Stanton Grand Slam, that's a good one. That's a really good one, Omar. Stanton Grand Slam, I like that too. Sweeping Astros, that's definitely up there. Soto home run versus Tampa Friday night, that's a good one, Dylan. Yep, that's a really good one. He was so hyped, too. That really goes into it. Stanton Grand Slam, yeah, that's totally fair. Opening day, Houston sweep for sure. I thought we were going to split the series, LOL. Damn, my favorite seat moment this season was your birthday. Well, we haven't gotten there yet, Dirk. My birthday's in a month from Friday, May 26th. Stanton Grand Slam in his bath. Yo, honestly, the Stanton Grand Slam, the more you guys mentioned, that might... I still think the Blue Jays comeback in Toronto, the series finale, that's probably number... Well, being honest, I mean, the Houston sweep probably is number one if I go by emotion. But the Judge go-ahead double might be my number one. Hell, even that home run tonight. Yo, look at Weaver pumping the fastball by him. Yeah, three Ks in 3 innings. I think it was the Doogie 2-run homer had me hype. I forgot when. Yeah, that was the second series of the season. That was the series finale in Arizona. That was dope.
Valuable guy out of that Yankee bullpen.
Now that game, though, remember he gave us the lead, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Arizona ended up tying it again.
A little more than 6.
Right? I think. I forget. Loki think Weaver's gonna be our closer. No way, Jose. No way. But he is looking good. Clay's our closer. And like Weaver, I think is looking better right now than he actually is, but that's obviously a good thing. He ain't gonna be the closer though. Oh shit. Soto's got it, no problem.
Is there, make the catch.
Dan, exactly. Impatience still my favorite moment of the season. Hey, fair enough, bro. When's the next Blitzball tournament? We're actually, I'm going to the warehouse tomorrow because we're in the midst of filming Blitzball for Captain's League. So, I don't know exactly when it comes out, but I imagine, shit, we recorded Slapball in January, and that just came out now, so like 3-month-ish. So I imagine this Blitzball will probably come out in maybe June? Maybe June? As for a franchise series, like when am I going to be back with Jimmy Norp? That will be, I believe, September is Blitzball Battle 5.
No. And I have a feeling when we see it, we're going to go,
Damn, when is Tommy Kahnle due back? We don't know exactly, but he is slowly but surely progressing. Still really waiting for an update on him, though. But I keep just saying, I'm sorry, it's kind of generic. But, like, within a month... I don't think he started throwing off a mound yet. Like, I don't know if he's even doing live BP.
that's where I probably should get it.
Lou Trevino is doing live BP, like, next week. And then after that will be rehab. Getting him back will be huge. Nice weave. 2-1. I want to beat Houston in the playoffs and route to our 20th World Series so fucking bad. I just hate them. LMAO. Zach, I'm right there with you, bro. I am right there with you. You know, if I can have it my way, first things first, we win the World Series. But en route to getting there, like you said, if we can get past Houston in the process, that's the dream for me. Ground ball left side, Waldo, nice and easy, no problem, like usual at third. Let's go. How about Luke Weaver, bro? Props to Weaver, A+ for him. Good shit. Hell yeah. Yep. Weaver rolling, Celtics losing, LOL. Who are the Celtics playing? I'm obviously, like you guys know, I'm not like don't know too much about basketball, but while we're doing the 7th inning stretch, let me refresh my Vipins. Golden State, is that who the Celtics are playing? Dan the man, what up, bro? Oh, you've been in here more. Who are you looking forward most for the bullpen IL? Ooh, good question. So the candidates there, Kahnle being one who we just talked about, but Kahnle, Trevino, and Scott Effross. Which Scott Effross, he's due back not for a while, not till like second half of the season because he had Tommy John and then back surgery, which apparently he's had a couple hiccups with, but he's still progressing relatively well. But yeah, Kahnle, Effross, Trevino. Kahnle 1, Effross 2, Trevino 3. But like all three of those will be huge returns for the Yankees. And then Nick Birdie too, but he's probably 4th, although he's the closest. Getting Birdie back will be nice. But yeah, Kahnle will be huge. Shit, we're paying him $4 million. That's like a legitimate piece of our team. And Kahnle's great most of the time. And then yeah, Effross will be great once he's back, still a little while away. But Trevino might be the closest, and do not undersell the return of Lou Trevino. And for those who don't remember, Lou Trevino was acquired from the Oakland A's in the Frankie Montas deal, and like he was a very under the radar pickup. Had like a 7 ERA when the Yankees got him. God bless America, by the way. Had like a 7 ERA when the Yankees got him, but they like what they saw on like his peripheral stats and stuff. But anyways, they picked him up, and he ended up posting like a 1 ERA for them the rest of the way. He was great. unfortunately had a Tommy John surgery in May of last year. So he's been out since then. But he's close to coming back. Like I said, he's not too far away from, I think next week he's throwing a live BP, which after live BP, you then make a rehab assignment. Getting Lou Trevino back will be a big boost for a bullpen that could, use some help for sure. Knicks going finals, bro. Yo, I mean, I hope so. They're looking good so far. And again, Brunson wasn't really much of a contributor, right? I know he had that big 3 in the end. But, like, they're winning games even without Brunson, right? I mean, that's pretty dope. Then, yeah, I'm not a big NBA guy. I like the NBA. I like the Knicks. But in terms of actual knowledge, can't talk about it the way I do baseball. As for K, Cole's at 120 feet throwing. Yep, today off. He threw the 120 feet yesterday. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. I think 50 throws from 120 feet. Cole's progressing great. What's happening with Dominguez? He continues to rehab back. We don't know exactly when he's going to start a rehab assignment, but like he was swinging from both sides of the plate by the end of spring training. So he's progressing well. We'll see what the deal is, but he ain't too far off. I mean, he is, but he's not. Do you know shit about the NFL, Dan? Not enough to speak on it, man. Not enough to speak on it. Now, like, I'm a big-time Jets fan, and like I will bug out when the Jets lose, so I bug out pretty often. But not enough to like. I don't like speaking on things I don't know about. That's why I can't stop yapping about baseball. But with football, yeah, I just kind of like I didn't play, so I don't really know the X's and O's and shit. But I have enough general knowledge, I guess, enough to get by at a cocktail party. Kate Smith had some seamies. I don't know who Kate Smith is, to be honest, Matt. I'm not sure. Jets roster talent is saying this year you should be excited. I am. Yes, like on a general sense, I know that. Like I know, and I'll pay attention to like who the Jets like first overall pick is this year. And like I listen to a lot of sports talk radio, so like from like that's really where I get a lot of my information, for better or for worse. So like obviously you can't, if you're a general sports fan that listens to like sports talk radio, you can't avoid knowing about the draft. And I know like there's a lot of talk about the Giants trading up to possibly get Drake May and how he sounds exactly like Eli Manning. So like I'm in the know in that sense. Like I know I'm cultured on football. I'm by no means an expert. Problem is, like Verdugo, so I don't know if we want Dominguez, if we don't need him. Yeah, we talk about this a lot. Dominguez, give him 30 days in AAA to start out, and then whatever the circumstances are when he's healthy, kind of evaluate it then. I mean, there's a good chance, this situation works out itself by the time he's healthy. I mean, what are the odds, knock on wood, that everybody's healthy by the time he's healthy and ready to go? But again, like, 8 games in the big league last year. He's still just 21, coming off Tommy John. You don't just want to throw him back into the fire right away. You want to give him. Like I said, I keep talking about this. I don't want to sound like a broken record for those who are always in here, but I bet I could give him a month in AAA. Nice, Stan. Let's go. Opposite field single for Giancarlo. Let's go. Hell yeah. Kate Smith is the creator of God Bless America. Oh, wait a second. Is she the one that used to always sing it at like the Yankee Stadium would always sing it, with like the OG singer? Zach, you're asking the wrong guy, brother. You were asking the wrong guy. We talking like soccer or? Just kidding. That was disrespectful. I take that back. But yeah, no, you're asking the wrong guy, bro. Ask me if the Yankees have swapped Judge and Soto in the order, and I'll answer that. Which, hey, Judge is hot now, so I guess you don't really need to. Let's go, Riz. Hey, Rizzo might bloop one into right field. Another hit. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Another hit for Rizzo. That's dope. Sweet. So second hit, the box score hasn't updated yet, but word, average over 240 now. Sweet. Dan, I'm going through a tough breakup right now. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That sucks. And your live streams helped me a lot. Thanks, man. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, Evan. That's dope that this is helping you through it, bro. Because I know what you mean. Like, back when when I was, like, 18, I had that was, like, my first big-time breakup, and then I was, like, sobbing and shit, really going through it. And, I was really getting through it by, I don't know if anyone knows John Campy or not, but, like, my other big interest is, like, the cinema world and, like, the movie industry. And, bro, just like you said about this, which is awesome. Thank you so much. And you'll be all right, bro. Trust me, it all gets better, obviously. That shit got me through it, too. So, totally makes sense, man. Yankee baseball, just dive yourself in. You got a nice chat here to chit-chat with all the time. You got me here, bro. We got you. We got you. Dan Rizzo, a Hall of Famer? Nah. He's the Hall of Very Good. Now, if he had even close to a borderline Hall of Fame career, which he's still going to finish like just under, like, he'll probably end up with, like, does he have not 500, does he have, like, is he pacing for 400 homers? He's over 300, right? It's gotta be. Okay, he's at, oh shit, so talk about milestones. Rizzo's at 298. He's 2 home runs away from 300. So I mean, he's probably not gonna get the, nah, he ain't a Hall of Famer. But if he were close to being fringe, the fact that he's obviously a 2016 World Series champion for the Cubs and a big part of that team, that could have gotten him over easily, but like he's not close enough for that to play a factor. So, nah. Hey, what up, Rory? Happy Wednesday. You too, man. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, dude, that's one more piece of advice, facts, Tom, to you, Evan, on the breakup. Time to get in the gym, bro. Time to get in the gym. And I don't want to sound insensitive, but like, I did this a couple months ago with my friend's little brother went through his first breakup. And like, I was giving him like the whole same spiel about like, yo, like now's the time to get in the gym, like the best fuel to work out. Hey! Base hit for Glaber. How about it? Right. Yep, safe. Nice. Anyways, real quick. I hope it didn't come off a dick like when I said it to the guy, but I was like, bro, like, I was getting so hyped up about like the post-breakup motivation for the gym. I was like getting so hyped up telling him about it. I'm like, bro, like, I'm almost envious of you right now. Like, it really is, in a way, like you could turn it into a really good motivating factor that you'll come out better on the other end. The John Camby Show got me through the rough patches too. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, for real. Like, the John Camby Show, like, for years got me through like any rough shit I was going through. Your show with our boys turning up pretty strong was doing the same. That's awesome, Gary. That's awesome. Awesome that it's getting you through whatever if you're going through something. But hell yeah, man. All right, cool. Bases loaded again. So we have bases loaded here. This time, nobody out. Now, the Yankees have had bases loaded twice so far this game, have not come through. But that, I believe both those times were with 2 outs. Now we got nobody out. Hey, yeah, look at Glaber throwing his hands up. Somebody get him the ball. Somebody get him that ball. Oh, they're saying that too. Yeah, the dugout was calling for the ball. I remember back in 2011, A-Rod was struggling in the playoffs, and he finally got a hit. It was like game 4 or some shit at home. No, it couldn't have been. That was in Detroit. It might have been game 5 he got a hit. And I remember Miguel Cabrera, an opposing player, said to A-Rod, you want me to get that ball for you? Which I always think is like one of the funnier things whenever a guy's struggling. All right, Verdukes, come on. Bases juiced. Bases juiced. Listening to the stream and you talking about the gym got me back in the gym, bro. What? That's sick, Zach. That's actually freaking awesome. Ball low. Loving the stream, Dan. Love baseball. Shout out to South Dakota. Yep, shout out to South Dakota. That's dope, bro. The gym is key to a happy life, and I'm not trying to be some block meathead when I say that. Obviously, I mean, look at me. I ain't Arnold Schwarzenegger by any means. All right, let's lock in here. Let's lock in. Bases juice for Verdugo. Line to the left center field. That could drop. Oh, that's going to drop. Nope, it's not going to drop, but at least we'll get a run in. Stanton. Running like a cinder block comes in. It's a big run. Sorry, I kind of just punched the mic there. Hope that didn't get you guys. Big run. There you go. 7 runs now. Which my final score prediction was 7-4. I will gladly be proven wrong here because we are still in a spot to score more runs. Boom. Sweet. Another run for the Yanks. Let me get that up on Yanks Ave. So good night for Verdugo. 2 walks, right? And then now a sac fly ribby. Let's go, Waldo. Come on. Still in a spot here. Ooh, thanks, Blue. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Good eye. 2-0. That first pitch really looked like a strike. I don't know what Blue was thinking, but we're cool with that. Ain't got no problem with that, Blue.
Every Yankee is on base tonight, except Cabrera.
Let's go, Waldo. What's the score now? 7-3, yeah. It's a good game. This is a good-ass game. Needed this. Line to center. That's staying up. Telecast is presented by... I can't do Gruco's Cadence with that, so I'm not even going to try. I'm going to go crank up my air conditioner on April 24th to make it a fucking icebox in here. All right, should get nice and cool in here. I sweat when I'm watching games, bro. Talk about thinking you're on the team. All right, 7-3. We got Wells up right now. How about Wells' first bomb here? I'm feeling Wells' first bomb. Hey, get this shit on Facebook. Ugh, come on, man. And then it's the 8th inning after this, bruh. God damn. I will check the chat after this at bat. Wow, Blue is really giving us some borderline calls here. That shit looked good to me. But I'm cool with it. Let's go, Wells. Okay. Hey, shout out this umpire. I mean, that one was a ball, but it's still a good call. Not calling that. Whoever was umpiring yesterday, you know his ass would have called that shit. He was calling everything outside, but nothing inside. I'll give him credit on that. He was at least consistent. Consistently bad. Ripped! Right center field! Hey, let's go! Who's on second? Can they score? Yep, it's Rizzo. Hell yeah, let's go! Yo, let's go, Chet. Let's go, Chet. How about... Oh, he's out. Damn. I really hope he's safe. Maybe they're going to challenge, because I would love to post it to Yanks Ave. Oh, he was dead as a duck. Hey, still though, shout out to Austin Wells. That was a nice rip. That's tough, man. Yeah, he's probably... Yeah. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Hey, I could get him on for the send. It's fine. That was probably with Wells getting an RBI in mind. Hey, we scored what was a Soto home run last inning? Yeah, right? Yeah. Scored another run. 7-3. We'll take that. Out by a lot, yeah. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. And props to Wells, man. That was a nice piece of hitting right there. All right. All right. Rizzo just too slow. Yeah, he ain't too quick. Bro, don't say you have no life. You're in an awesome spot. You're part of Yankee University. Your highlights and these watch parties. You have a great thing going. I appreciate you, bro. I'm just kidding when I say that. I just like to make that joke. But thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Trust me, I would not want it any other way. Would not want it any other way. Concussion got him moving slow-mo. Rizzo's always been slow, though. At least the last couple years. Where I live? South Jersey, Jersey Shore. Like by Tom's River. Has anyone watched the Fallout show? Been thinking about trying it? Nah. I haven't seen that. I played Fallout 3 at least. Bad send by the third base coach. It's all good, though, honestly. We're up 7-3. I mean, granted, Volpe's on deck, but still. And I think they were kind of trying to get a ribby there for Wells. And it was a good throw. It is what it is. We're up by 7. Or we're not by 7. Up 7-3. Have you ever done sports betting? Yeah, funny enough. Just after saying I don't know shit about football for the most part, most of my sports betting takes place on football. And I'm like down probably $1,000 for the season, so. Rizzo's slower than duck poop. Mike Trout, County, South Jersey. Yeah, true. What's Trout from again? I know the town name. What town is he from? Dan, are you familiar with Morris County? Yeah, for sure. I know Morris County. I'm in Ocean, but yeah. I'll know most counties if you mention a Jersey county. Millville, right, yep. Millville. I feel like I would be betting on the Yankees. Feeling like I would bet on the Yankees in the playoffs. The Yankees I don't really ever... Because the main reason why... I gotta refresh my feed. The main reason why I'll bet on football a lot, or even basketball sometimes I bet on, is because, like, it gives me more rooting interest and makes the game more entertaining. But, like, with the Yankees and shit, it's like I don't need any more further rooting interest. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't deep. It was shallow.
And I try to avoid passion plays, and I definitely would just do passion bets all the time with the Yankees, which not really a idea for success. Weaver's still in. Fly ball to right. Cool. Yeah, so with the 4-1 lead now, you can just go. Who's the guy? Like some Burt guy for name that Yank? My grandpa lives in Seaside Park. All right, we're neighbors then, Yankees finest. Who was this guy again? It was Burt something, right? Burt Caberneris, right? Yellow says, Then he moved to Hoboken. Yeah, I've had 2 cribs in Hoboken. I had my studio apartment in 21 to 22, and then this past year I was in a 2-bedroom crib in my boy Jack, coworker John Boy. That lease ended in September. I've been back at my parents' house for a few months now, since that shit ended. But the plan is June 1st I'll be back in the Boke, which won't affect watch parties or nothing. I'll make the move nice and seamless. But I'll probably just get another well, not probably. I pretty much know what I'm gonna get, a little 1-bedroom back in the Boke. I miss Hoboken. I can't wait to get back. Never been the team you root for, in my opinion. That's how I feel. BC Talks. Whoa! Holy shit! I ain't never seen that clip before. Who's that? Is that Bert? Hey, Billy! I love Billy Martin. Yeah, who the hell was... How is that not a level 10 hard, bro? Who the hell's getting that? Well, some of you guys in the chat did. What's that roast beef sandwich place in Hoboken? I'm not sure, man. People that lived in Hoboken or even upstate would always get so pissed at me because I would still I just DoorDash Burger King. There was a couple sub shops I would go to, like the Little Market in Hoboken. That was by my first crib. It's by the Dunkin' Donuts. That shit, they make the best hoagies I've ever had. We're all lucky to be in the Northeast. Yo, facts. I love living in the Northeast. I love being on the East Coast, bro. I'm in Bridgewater. Oh, yo, word. I know this one chick in Bridgewater. But yeah, dude, when I was in LA, man, I was just thinking bro, I'm so glad to be from the East Coast. Nothing against LA. I mean, kind of. I don't know. Also, the people there just aren't really my vibe. Driving around LA, bro, everybody I would see, they're all they always have this look on their face, they think they're about to get their big break or something. Everybody's just so. It's different, bro. It really is different, east to west, obviously, but NJ compared to LA, even my 48 hours down there, I could tell different vibe. Brunswick and J. Yeah, my boy Colin, because he went to Rutgers and he stayed in New Brunswick. I've been there a couple times. You have to get some Yankee Stadium facade up there as a crown molding. That would make the background even more awesome. Yeah, dude, I definitely want to. It'll be a pretty similar setup. I like the, lighting wise, I'm a big fan of the blue LEDs behind me with the warm lighting up close. So that will be similar. I'll have a corner desk like I do here. It's just crazy, bro. This clip right here they're showing, I'd never seen that before. This Burke guy's kind of a beast. But, and I'll have some Yankee decor and whatnot, but I definitely want to really have a dope setup for when I go back. I went to Rutgers, New Brunswick, loved it. Yeah, I've heard nothing. I know a couple of people that went there. Nothing but good things. I knew what I was getting into with the breakup, by the way. The girl I was with is a senior, about to graduate, and I'm a sophomore, LOL. Yeah, dude, that's tough, man. In high school, Evan, sometimes it is just the way it goes. Don't be shocked, though, bro, if in a couple months, once everything settles down, she comes crawling back, though. But yeah, I hear you, dude. That shit is tough. Relationships leaving high school, tough as shit. Ever get seats for the Audi Club at the stadium? Nah. That's a suite, right? I assume? Oh, college? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Hang in there, bro. Again, we're here for you, bro. Dan hit Lisa's Italian Deli on 9th and Park Ave in Boken. It's amazing. 9th and Park, okay. I'm usually not as far down on 9th. I lived on so my first crib, my studio was it was on 5th and Monroe, so it was actually pretty far down. And then my second one this past year was on First and what was it? First and God, why am I forgetting the street? It was by Tony Maloney's. Did you go to college for a month and then I dropped out? Higher education, not the answer. Learn a trade or as many as you can. I'm pretty much with you, man. I really, really am. It depends on what you're trying to do, though. I mean, I would say, obviously, if you want to be a teacher or a doc, there's certain jobs you don't really have a choice. If you want to do, one of the standard 4, you kind of have to go to college. Only time I really am against college is if you don't know what you want to do, don't take out loans to go to school. That's my only thing. But if you don't know what you want to do and your parents are going to pay for your shit, hell yeah, go and just enjoy yourself. That's the way I see it. But definitely don't feel like that's your only option. Because it's not. Then what do you think about their closer, Mason Miller? He's nasty. He ain't going to be a Yankee anytime soon. We're not trading for him. They wouldn't give him up, but yeah. Hey, Sean D sending the $5 super chat. You getting a place on Millionaires Row? Be Judge's neighbor, LOL. Is that where he lives at? Honestly, I'm not familiar with Millionaires Row. I assume that's some spot in the Upper East Side, but now just going back to the Boke. Don't have the exact crib down just yet, but I'm probably gonna. I mean, I know I'm gonna get like a 1-bedroom. Hopefully somewhere on Washington Street, somewhere less than $2K a month. My first crib, the studio, I was paying $1,600 a month for, which whatever. I mean, obviously expensive, but I just wanted to get into a place, so I was kind of like whatever. Last year in the 2-bedroom, I was splitting with my roommate Jack at the time. It was $2,700 total, so we were paying $1,350 each. That was a pretty good deal. This time, as long as I'm like, I mean, I was able to afford $1,600 a month on the salary. I'm on a better salary now with John Boy, so I kind of look at it like I paid $1,600 a month in rent a couple years ago. So like now, let's say if I do like $1,800, that's like standard inflation the way I see it in my head. So anyway, anywhere under 2K. Not that you guys care about this stuff, but yeah. I'm about to get McDonald's. I crave it every stream, bro. I'm gonna get something good after this too. I don't know if it'll be McDonald's. I've been crushing McDonald's. Like, hey, Bob, was it? Yo, word. So a leadoff knock, not a knock, but it'll be an E6. But Volpe gets off to lead off the inning. Then we got Soto and Judge up. Let's go. Let's do it. I gotta start getting a post game ready too. Woo, I'm stuffy. What the hell? Yo, chat, who should be the post-game pick tonight? Stupid question. We know who's going to be the post-game picture tonight. Come on. Come on, chat. What kind of a question is that? That I just posed to you guys, not you. Ooh, heads up now. What do we got? 7-3? Yo, so if they hold on, that's 17-8, which is an awesome record, and then puts us in a position for tomorrow that if they win already, which would be on April 25th, if they can pull this off, which isn't that tall of a task. They win tonight, which they are on their way, and they win tomorrow, the series finale, 10 games over 500 on April 25th. That would be an incredible big W. Incredibly big W. So, Clark would still be... Oh, so it's pretty standard stuff. It would just be winning pitcher Clark and the losing pitcher Boyle. Which, as shitty as he looked, like, because he was all over the place, I'm going to keep my eye on that Boyle kid. 24 years old, throws gas, like... Would not be shocked if the Yankees at some point... Like, he just ends up in the Yankees system and they try to make something out of him. They eat that shit up. Like, that has, like, Matt Blake project written all over it, I feel like. So that would make Boyle fall to 1-4 if we hold on. So Soto just missed. I look like I'm sweating, too. God damn. And I kind of am. What are you going to do? Alright, I got to get a good picture of Judge. Let's go, Cap. Let me get off the screen. I don't want to be spoiled. BRB chat, in terms of looking at what you guys are saying. Just in case Judge goes deep. Look at that OPS over 700 again. Hell yeah, Cap. Not too many great picks out there. Good eye, attaboy. Good take. Really good take. Yeah, we'll use this one. Judge and Stanton. Celebrating after Judge's home run. That will be the post-game pick. I'll show you guys in a second. Let's go, Cap. Come on, 2-1. Muller. He's only like 92. Ripped. Oh, nice play, you fucking dickhead. God damn it. Take your time. All good, Cap. Hit the ball pretty well, too. Still, whatever. We were playing with house's money at that point. Looked good all day. 2 hits already. 2-run bomb. Really good day for Judge at the plate. Really good day. All right, yo. Let's go for the dub. I wonder what's going on, who they're bringing in They're not going to keep Weaver out for another inning, are they? I'm not against it if they do, but... Because they're not going to go to Clay, obviously. It's a 4-run lead. They're not going to go to Hamilton. Let me refresh my feed over here. Let's add some saturation to this. Maybe a little vibrance. Some vignettes. Like it. Alright, let me refresh this. Or they're going to Hamilton. I like that. Down for that because he's been kind of struggling lately, but it also gives you a high leverage reliever to make sure you get this win. There's 4 runs. I mean, it's a big lead, but it also, I mean, that shit can go away quick. One sec, chat. I'm just getting all my shit in order here. Come on. There we go. Sweet. All right. Oh, still in commercial. Come on, God damn it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I could just forget about this feed for now. Barring a crazy highlight. Dude, I sound like freaking Caillou right now. I got like such a stuffy nose. All right, Orioles won, yeah. What's my dream car? I might have one. The Hyundai Sonata I got sitting outside. That's probably it. That song you're just humming, I was singing about in my head at the same time. What song? Was it the da na 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 na? That song? Because they were just playing it on the screen. If that's what I'm thinking of. What other country been to? None. I'm kind of good off other countries, bro. America's just kind of where I'm at. I'm good on leaving this shit. Do you think Yankees should get a City Connect uniform? If they were to get one, it would have to be incredibly classy, and I would personally want to approve on it, you know, sign off on it. But I get very nervous that it would be ugly, so my hunch would be no. Dan, has this ump been better? I think he's screwed over the A's. If he screwed over anybody, he screwed over the A's tonight. So I have no personal beef with him. He definitely doesn't have a wide zone. If anything, it's a pretty small zone. More Elvis tunes then. Yeah, I was listening to Elvis this morning. On my way to get my coffee, I was just like, that's alright, mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, mama. Just any way you do, but that's alright. Rizzo. Nice. Rizzo tracking pop flies. Maybe he's back, folks. So this is the, oops, sorry. I just punched the mic again. This is the post-game pick we're going with tonight. For our post-game, going to make sure I include the Judge 2-run bomb. A lot of highlights tonight. Yeah, the Judge 2-run homer. Awesome. Volpe, RBI triple. Soto, sac fly. Rizzo, home run. Soto, home run. Verdugo, sac fly. Yo! Oh, no. That's 2 in a row. Let's go, Hamilton. 2 more.
Clark Schmidt started this game, was really good. First 5 innings. Ran into trouble in the 6th. Luke Weaver relieved him. Weaver, terrific. Retired every hitter he faced. 8 up, 8 down. And now Hamilton looking to close things down.
Attaboy.
A pretty similar message. You see that sign going up behind Seth Brown.
Yeah, so if we finish this off, we are going into tomorrow with the goal of being 10 games over 500 on April 24th. Word. All right, we are pretty much set up, yo. Remember, please do me a favor if you could. If you're in here right now, drop a like on the video. Helps out a bunch. Really showing your age with that Caillou. That was my son's shit back in the day. Yo, Caillou was dope. Caillou and Little Bill, yo. I love Little Bill. Little Max and Ruby action. Hamilton needs to end this shit. I think he will, Elijah. He's looking good. Looking back on track. Fouled it off there. Still 0-2. Yankees are better than the Dodgers. Hey, we'll see. That's another factor in terms of like AL versus NL. Like I don't even really think about NL teams. It's like, yo, like if we end up facing the Dodgers in the World Series, like I'll worry about them then. Like let's just get through the American League, and then we'll reevaluate at the World Series. Chop foul. I hate foul balls. Noggin was the shit. Noggin. That was like the network, right, Evan? Like that was like the like the kid version of Nick or something. Like that's like their you know what I'm talking about. Dan, who's your NFL and NBA teams? Knicks and Jets. But they're like Yankees are up here, Knicks and Jets below. Fly ball to left. You got that, Verdukes, right? Nice catch, atta boy. He plays a good left, man. Verdugo's been a good Yankee so far, dude. Yep. Good shit, Verdukes. Hamilton has muscles on top of his muscles. Yeah, Hamilton's just a beast all around, bro. I would not want to mess with this guy. All right, chat. One more. One freaking more. Again, if you're just joining, please drop a like on the stream. Thanks for the live stream. Really enjoyed, bro. Thank you for tuning in, Glenn. Appreciate you. Thank everybody. I thank everybody for tuning in. This shit is literally the highlight of my day. Watching the game, of course, and then chilling with you guys, kicking it for a few hours. We're back here every day. Tomorrow night we'll be back too. Night game again. Boy, yo, Hamilton looks back on track, by the way. That's huge. Who's pitching tomorrow? Nestor? Not Heel, right? When did Nestor go? It's either Nestor or Heel. Center field, that should stay up. And just like it's Nestor tomorrow. Cool. Just like that, the Yankees have now taken 2 in a row. They improved to 17-8 on the season, and that man who made the final out. Warning to the rest of the league, I think he might be back. I know he's back. 2-run bomb for Judge tonight to the opposite field. He continues to look good. Had another hit, 2 hits overall in the night. Rizzo home run. Soto home run. Volpe, 2 hits and an RBI triple. Let's see, what else? Stan had a nice oppo field single. Even Gleyber Torres had a hit. Verdugo, sac fly, 2 walks. All in all, really good win for the Yankees. And tomorrow we are set up to, if we take another W, be 10 games over 500 on April 25th. If we can win tomorrow. Big win tonight. That was awesome. And thank you guys so much for tuning in again. These were always a blast every single time. We are back every game for these watch parties. Like the video if you could. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go Yankees. Highlights coming soon. Probably within like a half hour. Peace, guys.